Hey guys, welcome to the NBA Draft Watch Along. Oh, great, my TV just unmuted.
Let's
Okay,
get it.
how's everyone doing? The first hardcore sports show. How's everyone doing? We got AK, we got BPS, and we got Jeff right down there. So, how you guys
Yes,
doing, man?
sir, bro.
What's going on, everybody?
All that
Yeah.
hard work, all that scouting on those players. Now it's done, bro.
Wait, you actually done scouting?
Yes, I did. Me, MG, and Corrupt have been scouting for like the last year. Ever since last year, we've been scouting on a whole bunch of players, bro.
Oh,
So who's your number one pick? You got who's your number one prospect?
Jabari Smith. I'm an Auburn fan. I'm trying to take my bias aside, but I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be Jabari Smith. He's the best player in this class, in my opinion.
I just got an alert that it might be Bankero.
I think Boncharo's going to the Rockets, man.
I do too. I'm just looking at everything right now. Yeah, the Magic have kept their final decision, but Bankero to merge a significant possibility. So, the intro gave you goosebumps? Yeah, I brought my old
That was
intro
a nice
back.
intro.
Yeah, thank you to Key for bringing back, for making that intro. I haven't used it in months. I got it back. So,
Yeah, I got to bring a little bit of that New York, New Jersey flavor back here. I'm stuck with a whole bunch of Sixer
Hey.
fans over here.
Hey, we
So I'm with a whole
no.
bunch of Philadelphia Sixer fans
No,
and the
no, no,
Lakers
I'm-
fan over here.
no, I'm
Whoa,
only
whoa. Do not misconstrue this one bit. Just because I represent the Eagles does not mean I am a Sixers fan. I am a Chicago Bulls fan.
That's right. I know, AK. I was joking with you. I know you're a Bulls
Okay.
fan, like Pig
Okay.
Pat. I know
Yes.
you're a Bulls fan. We got a Bulls
All right.
fan on the upper right.
Because I was
We got
about to go like pause.
Yeah, we
We
got
got the Sixers,
we got the greatest
Bulls,
team.
Lakers, Nets.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
got the
we got the-
fantastic four here, and no Knicks fans at all. I'm sorry, Knicks fans. No
We
love
got
for you
the
tonight.
greatest team in NBA history, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, shut up, Slay.
17 titles.
Quiet.
Y'all are never gonna experience 17 titles besides AK. He got like 6. That's alright. But y'all
I like to
never-
experience one. I like to
Six
experience
seconds
one
each.
title.
I experienced the finals, but we got 3.
We got
Yeah,
Hall
you
of
got-
Famers on deck, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all
so
know what it's like.
Sixers
Y'all
do
know
too.
what it's like to taste that championship gold. I don't know what
Yes,
it's
sir.
like.
Bro, I
I'm
know
too
I
late.
know what it's like to win it 5 times out of 6 years.
You got
Yeah.
a point there. You got a point there.
I'm
think
really
you gotta-
bad with NBA
You gotta
prospects.
rub it in, don't you? You gotta rub it in, salt in those wounds. Well, Michael
Listen,
Jordan is.
Listen, man. Listen, I gotta say, man, that there's something very special, especially as being as young as I was, witnessing this man do what he did. Like we're talking, I was 3 years old whenever I first started watching him, and then by the time he was pretty much, the championship run was over and stuff, I might have been like maybe 8 or 9 at the time. So I watched him pretty much my whole childhood growing up. He was my idol. And listen, man, when you're a fan of Chicago and you sit there and you win 5 out of 6 years, like, dude, that's almost like the Patriots and how they feel in the Super Bowl era with Tom Brady. It's like almost every time you knew when your team stepped out on that court or that field, you were winning. You know what I mean? Like it was very, very reassuring all the time that you knew you had the best man to ever play. And there was nothing no one could do about it. And no lie, man, Scottie Pippen could have been a 1 on anyone's team.
He was fantastic.
And in all honesty, it wasn't just Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen in his own right, if Michael Jordan wasn't on that team, Scottie Pippen probably still could have got them to at least 1 or 2. Just
What? What? OG Anunoby to the Blazers? What?
so yeah, and then
It's a
you
speculation.
can't sit there and take out Dennis Rodman. He was great. No matter how weird you think he might have been, that man could play basketball.
And Kukoc and Kerr as well. Those two guys.
Yeah, we had great coaching, great management at the time. So
DJ
no, dude,
Armstrong, Ron
it's a great
Harper.
thing. So Slay, you can talk all your shit you want. I got to live it. It was fun.
And hold on, shout out to Randall, a new member of Hardcore Sports Network. Shout out to him.
Thank you,
We got a
Randall.
Raptors guy. We got a Toronto Raptors guy now. So
Yes.
that's different.
But Mitch,
He's also an Eagles fan. That's, I don't know how, but I'll take it.
This is my mock draft. I got Jabari going 1, Check going 2, and Paulo going 3. And I got a sleeper.
Wait, you got Jaden going 7?
I got Jaden Ivey going 7, unless the
Wow.
Knicks trade up. I only see that unless the Knicks trade up. I think he's gonna get.
The
I
Knicks
think
are
they
going to
are.
trade up.
I think the Knicks are trading up. I
Yeah,
think they
that's
want
the only
Jaden
thing.
Ivy. I think
Yeah.
they want Jaden
Yeah.
Ivy a lot. I
If
just
we
think
if
they
we
can never
get that
him.
guy, if we get that guy that you predict we get at 18, bro, instantly this man becomes thank you, Washington Jr.
Yo, no. You know what's crazy? I had Ty Washington going to you guys, or this guy right here, Jaden Hardy. Where is he? I had you guys taking him, but I had him slipping down a little. But I
Yeah,
wanted.
Hardy's going to go down a
No,
little
I
bit.
dig his hair. I ain't gonna lie.
I had to change my mantra.
He's got that AJ Brown hairstyle going on.
Yes, sir.
And
Yeah,
guys, if you're on my channel or AK's, please go to Hardcore Sports Network. We already got 4 people on that channel already. So if you go there, hit that subscribe button. This is the first of many shows on the Hardcore Sports Network. First of many. So we got a lot of stuff coming. Oh, they're introducing the players now, or the draft prospects.
I don't have a first round pick, so I'm just going to be sitting here hanging out because the Nets don't have a first round pick. I don't even know if we have a second. We
think
traded
you
them
have a
all
second.
away.
Whoa,
We
yo,
traded them all away.
No, you have ours for next year.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You deferred ours. You could have had it,
we
but
could
you
have.
gave it
Yeah.
back.
But there is some news though.
I mean, you got
Well, there's a
something.
lot
to
of
it.
news. There's a lot of news around in my
Hold on.
team.
Kyrie Irving, man, he might go, man. That's one thing I've been seeing off the surface, bro. It might just be KD and Ben Simmons, bro. You gonna have him in that rebuilding process.
It might be Kyrie and Embiid.
I will explode if
That's
something
not
like that
happening.
happens,
I
and not in a
swear to
positive
God,
way.
that
It'll be
happens.
very bad. If
No.
Kyrie Irving is gone and it costs Kevin Durant to go too, it's not going to be.
Yo, all I know is thank God I ain't yo.
You don't want to be all. You don't want to be us. You're lucky.
We don't have a
Y'all,
free
y'all were like, yo, what are you
I
guys
forgot
gonna
you traded your pick. I forgot the Raptors traded their pick for Thaddeus Young.
Yeah, they did.
LeBron and Kyrie about to be a thing again. Let's get it.
Oh my
Let's
God.
get it.
Quiet. Quiet. You're stuck with Westbrook, and he ain't going anywhere. So just enjoy
Slay.
another. Enjoy. No, he's
Slay.
not getting traded
going
to
to
the
the
Pacers.
Pacers.
You're stuck with
Slay.
Westbrook again.
Slay.
His brick shots all
Slay.
over the place.
If you have Kyrie and LeBron, you might have to get rid of AD and get Kevin Love back.
I'm completely. I'm fine with getting rid of.
do? What's good, bro? That's right. Doubles.
So, are you the only one in your family, AK, who's a Bulls fan? Or is there other
I will be right back.
already?
Listen, my family is very weird when it comes to all sports. You know, I'm a Phillies fan. My grandfather was an Atlanta Braves fan. How the hell that happened, I have no idea. My dad's a Phillies fan. My brother's a Philly fan. Now, when it comes to football, I'm an Eagle fan. My dad is a Redskin fan. My uncle's a Redskin fan. I have a uncle who's a Bears fan. I have an uncle who's a Miami Dolphin fan. Like, literally, it is really weird. Like, everybody kind of does their own certain thing, you know? No one really – I have Pittsburgh Steelers family members, you know, and even Raider people. So it's really diverse in my family, man. And I have a lot of big family. I think on my mom's side alone, there's like 60 of us. You know, that's between uncles, aunts, and grandkids and great grandkids. On my dad's side, it's a little smaller than that. It's probably around 40. But, you know, so there's a lot of diversity in sports all around. So I just kind of, I told you, Randall Cunningham was why I became an Eagle fan. As soon as I seen him on the TV, I knew instantly I wanted to watch him, you know. The Philadelphia Phillies was obviously when they had John Kruk and Darren Dalton, you know, you know, that great team we had back in the day, you know, and obviously Mike Schmidt, you know, he was a little bit right before my time. I was kind of a little child. Well, I was a baby kind of at the end of his career, so I didn't really get to witness him as much. But, you know, Lenny Dykstra, all of them, dude. Like, there's so many greats. And, yeah, man. You know, so that's kind of why I stayed in the Philly area. But yeah,
I mean, I stayed in the New York, New Jersey area. I could have rooted for any team I wanted. I mean, when I was younger, I obviously I'm around your age, AK, so it's like you get
yeah,
attracted by those teams like the Bulls, the Pacers, and those teams. But I grew up, born and raised in New Jersey, so I just stuck with the Nets because they were the local team around here, and I've been a Nets fan since the early to mid '90s. Giants because they're right in my backyard. I just couldn't be a Jets fan. I had to stick with the blue because of Lawrence Taylor, because of Michael Strahan and those guys. In the Nets, it was Derek Coleman and Kenny Anderson that really drew me into that franchise. And then I became a Mets fan because of Todd Hundley, because of Mike Piazza, David Wright, Jose Reyes, and those players. Obviously now Jacob deGrom. And then I was a bigger hockey fan at the time, and it was the Devils. I mean, I grew up pretty much around the time like Brodeur was big and Scott Stevens, Scott Niedermayer, Stefan Richer, those types of players when the Devils were one of the best hockey teams in a while. So I kind of faded away, but I stuck with the local teams. My brother's a Titans fan. I don't know where that came from. My dad's a Jets fan. My mom just roots for any football team around. My brother was a Falcons fan, my other brother. And then I just stuck with the Giants. So I have like that same complex, just a lot smaller of a family.
well, dude, you know how great it is being me though that I have a brother and a dad who are Washington Redskin fans. Like I get to shit on them every year. It's so much fun.
You see somebody that's a Dallas fan.
How did they react? Wait, how did they react to the Carson Wentz thing?
They didn't really say anything about it. You know, like he came in and he said, "Hey, did you see?" And I just kind of laughed. I said, "Yeah."
Congrats to your Warriors. Congrats to your Warriors, by the way.
Yes, definitely, Alexander. Congrats, man. But
we got 19 people in the chat right now, guys.
Thank you, everybody, for coming into the chat. If you haven't already, please subscribe to these three great content creators: Mishkovsky, AK, Big Play Slay, and MYG JeffBT 3285 for the world premiere of the Hardcore Sports Network as we're covering the NBA draft tonight. Thank you very much for everybody to come by the stream. And I hope you guys enjoy the stream tonight.
I'm going to DM you something. I have a question. I'm going to DM you later. Wait, Slay's in another... Slay. Dude. Where is he? Is he on Spotlight?
What's a Spotlight?
Spotlight Sports Network.
Okay.
If he's there, nah. But if I'm telling you right now, it's probably with Logan.
Man, that's
all right, I just got a breaking news report, and I'm about to explode because this is coming from Shams. Kyrie Irving is expected to leave the Nets.
Yes.
There is expectation that Kyrie Irving will try to find a new team via opt-in and trade.
Yeah, that came out a while ago.
No, I just got it on my phone. It must have literally just came out 2 seconds ago.
Let me see.
Just reported by Shams on Bleacher Report. So.
Oh, the Bleacher Report app, because a while ago he listed his teams on where he would like to be traded.
No, that he did, but it didn't say that he was leaning towards leaving the. Oh God. Oh, it's
where you hiding? What is up, man? What is up? Yes, Randall, you're a part of.
Once again, I can't say it again even more, but thank God I'm not you guys.
No, it's going to happen again. This is the second time. Second time this is going to happen to my franchise. Second time. When we built a super team together.
I just got to say this right now. This guy, Blake, he works or is an usher at the Atlanta Braves Stadium. So he gets to go to all the games and stuff like that. Like his ultimate goal is to become a live play-by-play commentator for the Braves. So, oh look, it's the ultimate nerd.
Nerds are us. How you doing?
Tyler, you freaking nerd. Oh, I knew you were going to bring that up one time. bro. I freaking knew. Yep, I called it.
All right, that I understand. With the others going live. I'm not sure.
There's going to be a lot of people going live tonight. A lot. We have 18. Yeah, we got 18 people in this stream right now. Thank you to everybody. And we got one person on the Hardcore Sports Twitch. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys can all enjoy You guys can all enjoy your teams getting better in the NBA draft through free agency, and my team continuing to get worse.
You know, there's a big move for the Sixers. Might get Eric Gordon, and Thibault might go to the Trailblazers.
Because your team know what it's like to actually try to get better. Your team wants to get better. We want to get worse. I'm in such a great mood right now.
I know.
I'm not trying to be mean, but this is ridiculous.
You can't bring Jeff down.
I can't stand this damn
Can
franchise
someone
already. They
screenshot this and
torture
send it
me.
to Tyler? Someone screenshot this and send it to Tyler, please.
Put this in the chat.
That sounds Tyler.
Which owns Tyler?
It's an inside joke. Oh shit! Let me. Oh, okay.
You need to start defending yourself, my guy.
Huh?
Huh?
Where did that come from?
No, he's saying that he owns you. I was like, you got to start defending yourself.
No, I own Tyler, not the other way.
Yeah. No, I know. And I said, Tyler, you need to start defending yourself.
No, he's gonna say this. Tyler's gonna say this. It's BRG. Next. I'm telling you, that's all he's gonna say. We scored 7 runs and took 3 of the 4 from San Fran. You didn't even beat Texas. Shut up. Doc Rivers.
Hey, the Mets are getting healthier now. I mean, I know they lost Carrasco to an injury yesterday, but Scherzer might be back this Sunday, and DeGrom is supposed to return either a little bit before or right after the All-Star break. So the Mets starting pitching is getting healthy.
See, I told
watch
you.
out. Watch out.
I told you. We all know it is true, but it's not coming from him. It is still true, Tyler. Oh, Chet Holmgren. This guy is like 7'3", but he weighs as much as me. Or something like that. Like, this guy is very skinny. Would you stop with the Cowboys? Like, we're talking basketball here. I don't need a headache.
Cowboys. They'll be ready to fail when it comes January if they even get there this year. Don't worry, the Cowboys' failure is coming again.
Wait, the Braves are only 4 games back behind the Mets now?
Yeah, because the Mets have they got swept in a 2-game series against Houston, and the Braves have been winning like crazy lately. So it's really just going to depend. Don't please.
Yo,
don't.
Further AM, you can pop on in, bro. You're part of the network too. Come on in here, man.
Ben Simmons will be gone too. If Kyrie Irving is really leaving, and then Kevin Durant demands a trade and he goes too, there's no way Ben Simmons is staying here as the only star on this team. He'll be going too. The Nets could be just pretty much going for a full-blown rebuild. They might just be tanking and going for a rebuild. So it could be just an absolute friggin' disaster with this team. I'm already waiting it.
You got it now, BRC. You got it now. There you go.
The Phillies aren't involved. It's the Braves and the Mets. The Phillies are not involved in this race. Stop it. Hi, Adam Silver.
Hey, Blake, are you going to go back to your content creating, or are you just going to stop? Yo, so how's it over there with Nate and Logan?
You're muted.
You're muted, bro.
Muted. You're muted. Muted.
My bad.
No,
There you go.
I'm listening to what Adam Silver's saying. What were you saying?
So how was it over at Nate and Logan?
Good. Good.
Yeah, BRC was like, yo,
Yeah.
Big
I'm
Play Slice in 2
I
different
have
streams.
all 3 channels, but I still want to support y'all. So
3?
3, yeah. Me.
Yeah, he
Who else?
means yours, Hardcore Sports, and
No,
Nate's.
he's on.
No,
It's
no,
on.
I'm saying I'm live with them on my channel, their channel.
Yeah,
Oh,
his
okay,
channel's
so
over
that's
there.
right, because you
His channel-
had a channel going live too. I see.
Oh, look, he's back.
I promised them I was going to join that, so I want to still support y'all. 'Cause
Yeah,
I really
Well,
want to support
on
y'all.
network, so. Yeah.
But yeah,
I
but-
swear someone said.
Hey, he said,
Yeah.
my boy Bradley Bill. Papa, sir, you funny. I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe I should. I could never fully decide it. Oh, you did? You gotta tell me when you do these things, man. You gotta tell me. Kid. Because I want you. Here, I'm gonna DM you.
I'm not
Yeah.
hungry anymore. Where you hiding? I already ate a cheeseburger, bro. I'm full as hell.
I hate my basketball team. They just gave me a headache, and nothing's even happened.
I love mine.
Yeah, they're
To an
great.
extent. To an
Eric-
extent.
Eric Gordon about to be a Sixer by the end of the night. I ain't gonna lie.
And Kyrie Irving's about to be next net.
He's gonna be a Knick probably.
No, I don't think he's
Kyrie's
gonna be a
gonna
Knick.
leave.
I don't think he's gonna be a Knick.
You know what, dude? Let me ask you guys this. If you were the Sixers, right? If you were the Sixers, I know you guys are not Sixers fans, and
No would ever be one.
wow, but
What?
if the Nets asked you KD for Maxey, would you do it?
No.
Hell no. What the
Coming
No.
from the Sixers or coming
No.
from the Nets?
No. Maxey is a good player, but he's not KD.
Oh,
No.
what?
No.
So you would not do that. Like if you were the Sixers,
What?
you would not accept that trade. If you were the Sixers,
Oh,
Oh, the Sixers are taking it in a second. The Nets,
Thank
no
you.
way.
That's all I meant. That's
No,
all
the
I
Net.
meant.
If the Sixers, of course, would take that. Maxey's a good young player, but I mean, it's Kevin Durant. No, I
That
would
would
not.
be-
No.
either way for both sides, that will be terrible value because you got two different players. You got one player as a top 5 player. You got one player that's rising into something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but Durant's that
Only
type of
reason
guy
I-
that can help
The
out
only
Embiid.
reason I asked because there's
I-
been a rumor going around about this KD
Nah,
thing.
I'm
So
sorry,
that's the
bro.
only reason I asked.
KD's he's another level player.
No, well, you're a Raptors fan. Who cares?
If I was a Sixers
Wait,
fan,
Ryan, you need to stop.
I would not.
Maxey's not going anywhere. That's your.
He's
that's
not.
your
It's just
core piece.
I'm
You
just
keep him on the team.
asking. I'm just asking.
No, I mean
You-
the Sixers absolutely they would do it. Absolutely in a
I
split second they
would
would do it.
1,000%. I would.
I wouldn't. As a Nets fan, no way. I like Maxey's upside, but no way am I trading Kevin Durant for Maxey unless you give us like 2 or 3 first-round picks and Maxey.
All
Then
right,
I'll do
so
it.
you know what? All right, first pick. It's pretty obvious. Jabari Smith right out of the gate. I think Jabari Smith is going here.
Hi, Woj.
Yeah, well, I pay attention to college basketball.
I don't. I tried to. I'm not a big college basketball.
College basketball, I am. Why you're hiding knows. My Michigan beat is Ohio State, and so did BRC. So hot.
What is Woj saying right now?
Nothing. They're just talking about prospects. Nothing really.
Okay, I didn't know if because I have my thing muted, so I don't know
Yeah,
if
the
he's talking
pick
about
thing.
any
Pick
news.
thing.
So the Sixers are planning on trading Thibault because I did hear about this 3-team trade that between Houston. What is it? Houston? No, I'm sorry.
It's-
Sixers,
It's
Portland,
Sixers,
and
Houston, and Portland, right?
okay.
But here's the thing. Portland won Stiebel straight up. Straight up.
That's not
But
happening.
Morey's trying to make it more complicated and get Eric Gordon out of that.
Well, I would too.
I
I
would
would too. I'm trying to get the most you can. So wait, Portland wants Gordon and Thibault?
No, Portland wants Stiebel. The Sixers want Gordon. So they're
'Cause the
trying to work
Sixers-
out a 3-team trade.
Because the Sixers want to try to get PJ Tucker, and PJ
Yeah.
Tucker's been rumored to want to go to Philadelphia out of
Yeah,
like the
he's
teams
a
that have
free
been
agent.
mentioned.
He's a
Yeah,
free
so they would
agent.
have to get rid of a guy like Thibault. So they're going to try to trade away him because PJ Tucker and Thibault pretty much play the same position. So you want to
Yo,
bring in a guy
shout
like
out to
him.
the 20 people in here, man. Shout out
Thank
to the
you.
20.
Make sure
Let's
you
see.
hit that subscribe button on the Hardcore Sports Network and subscribe to all these people on this fine panel right here. And hit the like button before you leave. I'm just waiting to see if there's going to be any trades tonight. I mean, I know we already
Oh,
got the
there's going to be
Jeremy.
a lot of trades.
I hope. We already had the Jeremy Grant trade to Portland, so I'm wondering
Dude,
like what might be
Jeremy
next.
Grant, that was like insane. They only got a first pick, first round pick.
Well, they just did that because they want to try to entice Damian Lillard to stay in Portland long term. Because they don't want this guy to leave. They want him to be able to stay with that team.
Oh, Banchero's gone.
Huh?
Banchero went to the wow. Banchero went to the Magic. Sorry, Dante.
Oh, Coach Dante's in the chat?
No, Coach Dante's a Houston Rockets fan.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Is that the guy? Oh, that's the guy he wanted?
Yeah.
He's
Wow.
center out of
Everyone was
Duke?
saying Jabari Smith. Everyone's saying Jabari Smith's going to go on. Everybody but Paolo Banchero, the last minute. Woo!
Well, they did. I just did see that he was rising up the boards and that he was going to turn into the possible number 1 pick. Okay, so was he a forward out of Duke?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Magic do need help in that. Magic need help all over the place. They're a mess.
That was
They're a mess.
dude. When I had a Sixers content creator on my stream, Romp, we did a mock draft. He had Apollo Banchero going to the Magic. I just
Well, it
tweeted
makes
at him.
sense.
It
It
does.
makes sense. They need a power forward that can provide rebounding and scoring down low. So I mean, it makes sense. You bring in a guy that can be a foundational piece. So I understand the move. I just think this team is just an absolute mess. They need a lot of help all over the
They
place.
just
It's the
need
reason why the
everything.
Magic have been bad for years. Houston's another team that's a mess that needs to fix up their whole organization, their team.
So Jabbar
Oh,
It's-
yo,
now
Mitch,
is Chet going to the Thunder now?
yo, Mitch, I just got an easy 20 from Logan, cause he said he thinks Chet was going one, and I told him it's gonna be either Jabari or Paulo. And guess
Wait,
what happened?
Logan said that?
Yes,
Are you
And
really that stupid?
I
You
get
bet
an
you
easy,
$20.
I get an easy 20. Yes,
Dude,
Logan.
tell Logan he needs to stick to football.
I get an easy 20.
Tell him
That's why, kids, you don't bet.
Hey, I'm about to get a lot of money this year. I bet a lot on the NFL season.
what you bet. I forget. The one with Eric,
Um,
right?
The one with Eric, I did another one on the Chiefs.
Who?
With my friend from Discord. His name is Benji. Benji.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
if the
Banchero,
Chiefs-
wow. Can someone look on someone see if Dante's okay?
Ah, Coach. Oh my God, Coach Dante. Let me.
Is he okay?
Wait, aren't they going live? Where is he?
You know where he's at.
Where is he?
Spotlight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
I'm gonna go there. I know your ass won't go there, but I definitely.
I won't. I was just on with them like what, an hour ago?
Probably trade the pick.
Oh, he's calling you out. Wait, Eric, you're part of the network, bro. You want to come on in? I'll send you the link. Dante, you know where Dante's at. You know where Dante's at.
Where's Dante at?
He's with Spotlight Sports Network.
That's true.
I'm not there. So. Is he upset or no? Slay. Is Dante
muted.
upset or you're muted? Is
He's not upset. No.
No? The further AM, the link's in the chat if you want to go in. If you want to come in.
Maybe he's busy at the moment.
Yeah. The
That's why
biggest-
Krzyzewski retired.
yeah. He would you know what's funny? Coach K and Pop both retired.
I'm gonna come back, y'all. Hold on.
Have fun with Logan.
Yeah, I was just checking in on Pat's stream as well. I'm like multi-streaming at the same time.
Oh, you just started? There you go.
Everybody's going to go live for this. It's just like the NFL draft, just not as crazy.
But what is good about this? It's much shorter. like
Oh,
I
yeah.
did the, I did the
But it's not as
third-
exciting, though, because unless you're a hardcore college basketball fan, it doesn't get the sort of intrigue like the NFL draft does. I mean, the NFL draft, everybody gets hyped up for this. Like, it's the annual thing. You see everybody want to go live. Everybody want to jump on a chat. The NBA draft has its hype, too, but not quite to the level of the NFL draft. And plus,
Yeah.
it is 3 nights. You get, if you're a content creator, you get 3 nights overall of good content, whereas the NBA draft, you only really get 1. And it doesn't have the the true get out of your seat excitement that the NFL does. So it's still fun, like either way, and it's mostly because you want to see what type of players get moved.
Oh, your co-host is a Sixers fan? Hi.
I gotta talk to my buddies about this Nets news. I gotta talk to Adam and Hit Squad about this. They're not gonna be happy.
Thank you, Halftime, for sharing out AK stream. Thank you for sharing it. Oh, really? Oh,
Huh?
no, nothing. I clicked something.
So who's gonna go number 2? Is it Jabari Smith?
I'm going with Jabari here. If it's Chet Holmgren, I'm going to be shocked.
It might look like it's Jabari because they keep showing his picture. And he is smiling a little bit. Usually when
Jet
they start getting that
Holmgren.
remark.
Holmgren.
Oh, it was Holmgren.
So
Okay, I was
Jabari's
wrong.
going to Rockets.
No,
That's
most
my guess.
likely.
He needs to gain weight.
Well, how old is he? 18?
19.
Yeah, he's got still a lot of time to, put on some weight and stuff and get a little bigger. But he should be fine.
Hey, Eric.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know nothing about college basketball. I
Hey,
not
you
the only
probably
one.
know something more than Eric.
I only know about USC. About that, I mean, my team.
I know more than Eric in college basketball. Finally.
If my Lakers had a first round pick, then I would have been more intrigued. But my Lakers don't got no first round pick, so
No,
I really.
you got a pick from the Magic today.
Wait, we
Either
did?
way,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
You got a second round pick from the Magic today.
Oh, that means we got 2 second rounders then.
y'all
Yeah.
guys need to get rid of Russell Westbrook immediately.
See,
Get him off your team.
This is why I think Westbrook might be traded during this draft, and this is my reasoning for it.
Go for it.
If they're very, very interested in Kyrie like that, there's
Uh,
no way you would keep Westbrook with Kyrie. It just doesn't make any sense.
No,
You would
of
go get
course.
Kyrie, you would trade Westbrook, you would try to get some young assets for next year, and then you just build right there. You got yourself Kyrie, AD, and LeBron. That's better than Westbrook, KD, Westbrook, AD, and LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, if Kyrie Irving's head is in the
what's up.
game, if
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving's head's in the game, because you've already seen what he's done with the Nets the past couple of years and other
Oh, yeah.
teams, so you don't know what Kyrie Irving is in terms of his mindset. I mean, this guy could not he could just flake out somewhere and just decide to take some games off. That's what Kyrie Irving has done in the past. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, if you can get the quality player of a Kyrie Irving, and if him and James are really having those conversations behind the scenes, go for it. Because the Lakers need some type of infusion of a little bit of youth, even though Kyrie Irving's not, very young, but he's still younger than what you have.
Yeah.
And you need some athleticism because that Lakers team is so old and slow.
Mm-hmm.
Westbrook is not coming to the Sixers.
You don't want Westbrook. Trust me. You
Harden's
do not
not
want
going
Russell
anywhere.
Westbrook anywhere near. You're even having trouble with Harden. Harden's going to become a problem for you guys.
The link's in the chat. I'll put it in there again, but the link's in the chat.
I just hope that Westbrook gets traded, man. It's nothing against him. He just needs to be on a team with young talent and by himself as the only ball dominant guy. He cannot be on a team with other ball dominant guys. He just can't. He just can't.
He's not even the same player as he was before. You could tell his skills are starting to
Dude,
erode over
why
the past
would you
couple
want?
years.
You know what? Westbrook to New Orleans, I'm fine with. I'm fine with.
Don't they have a point guard already or no?
They have Devontae Graham.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have a good team.
That's a team that could use Westbrook.
No, they have Graham, CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Zion, and Valanciunas.
Yeah, they're trying to get enough money to re-sign Zion to a long-term deal.
If I were them, I would. Yeah, you got it.
I don't know if my boy from USC is in the draft this year. I think he is.
Who?
Isaiah Mobley.
Yeah,
Evan
yes, he
Mobley's
is.
brother.
He is.
is.
Yep, he is.
I like him a lot, man.
I think he's projected to be a later first-round pick, I
If I were
believe.
you, I would keep Graham over Westbrook. He's a
I
better
don't know.
finisher than Zion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would take Graham over Westbrook.
Westbrook ain't the same Westbrook he was before. This guy's clearly starting to erode in terms of a player. No way, no how would I ever want him on my team. No way. Look at what this – he's been on what? 3 or 4 teams in the past 4 years. You really want to have Russell Westbrook's headache there when he's just pretty much a guy that'll just shoot 50 times a game, can't play a lick of defense, and he's clearly nowhere near the same player he was when he was in his prime. I would not want Russell Westbrook anywhere near my basketball team. Anywhere. He's not as good of a player as he was before. He can still put up 30 points anytime, but he's just a brick shot waiting to happen. As Eric would know as a Lakers fan in Slay. I mean, that guy was bricking shots left and right, and he pretty much destroyed the chemistry of that team.
Oh, that's just funny music to my ears.
Bro, there's literally like a 3-minute highlight clip. Or not even a highlight clip. I don't know what you call the bad stuff video or whatever of Westbrook just missing threes open and missing mid-ranges
Hey,
and layups.
shout out from the Philippines. Shout out
Vincent.
from, yeah, appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe. The links are in the description. Go hit that subscribe button to all the other channels here.
Thank you for
3-0.
coming by the stream today. Make sure you subscribe to all these channels over here and to the Hardcore Sports Network. We appreciate you coming by. The Lakers. I don't know what the Lakers are right now because eventually, when do you
I
think
think
LeBron James?
Jabari Smith is going to Houston.
Okay, that's a good pick by them. But I mean, when is LeBron James eventually going to start to slow down? You figure this guy, he's what, 37, going to be 38 years old around the beginning of the season. This guy's eventually going to start to slow down as a player. So Lakers, their window is closing very quickly, and Anthony Davis is an injury waiting to happen. This might be it. If they're going after a guy like Kyrie Irving, this might be it. It might be a 1 to 2 year window before eventually LeBron just calls it a career. Anthony Davis, who knows with him, and Kyrie.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this might be it for the Lakers. And in terms of the Nets, I mean, if the Kyrie goes, I would not be shocked if you hear that. Because it's just been reported. I don't know if you heard it. Shams just reported a little bit while ago that Kyrie Irving is expected to leave the Nets and opt in and do a sign and trade with another team that he prefers. So I don't know if that means that Kevin Durant is immediately going to ask for a trade from the Nets, and the Nets are going to just try to blow up that team and just rebuild and then try to trade Simmons as well, just get as much draft capital as they can and just rebuild that entire team. If that does happen, I want Sean Marks gone. I want Steve Nash gone. I want anybody that's associated with that Nets team that put this team together out of here. Get them all out and just rebuild it all over together because it's just it might be the most embarrassing display I've ever seen put together on an NBA franchise. That you had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden at one point, and you couldn't even get out of the second round of the NBA playoffs with those guys. It's just pathetic what the Nets have done. It's absolutely abominable. And
All right. It looks like the Kings are going to trade their pick now.
The Knicks?
Yeah.
The Knicks?
Kings.
No, but I mean the Knicks could trade up to number 4.
It could be the Knicks.
Jaden Ivey. I've heard they want that kid Jaden Ivey to pair up with RJ Barrett. So
Yo, Sixers, trade up to 4 and let's get Jaden Ivey. I'm kidding.
No. You guys need to go star hunting. You guys need to get some more players.
I know.
They're not building around Ben Simmons. Who even knows what Ben Simmons is? Ben Simmons hasn't played a basketball game in over a year.
2.
No, we're not building around Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is not going to want to be around a team that just pretty much lost their 2 best players. No, he's going to want to get the hell out of there. Ben Simmons doesn't have the mental capacity, nor does who even knows what he is physically, to be a guy to lead that team by himself. He'll be gone too.
Oh, never mind. The Kings made their pick. They took Keegan Murray.
Interesting. What is he? Shooting
guard.
guard?
Shooting guard.
They want to get somebody to pair with De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis. Okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense. This is where the Knicks could maybe trade up to 5.
That's crazy, dude.
I love how the internet is faster than the actual cable because I'm watching this on cable right now.
It always is.
I hate that. Remember
That's
old
why I
times?
try not to say anything because in case the listeners don't really know, I just keep my mouth shut until it eventually gets announced on the TV. So if they want to just act shocked if some people are
the only.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. He's probably right, Jay. That the only reason is because of Dolan. Otherwise, they probably would be in Knicks right now. I agree. And they would have been the Knicks' problem because Kyrie Irving and KD would have probably done something to ruin that team. With the things, well, not KD, but Kyrie Irving. I don't think KD has done anything wrong. He's just done his best to try to help that team.
KD hasn't done anything wrong. Nothing.
Well, he's had some spats in the media with whatever, I forget his name, Perkins. So that's an analyst now. He's had some stuff with Stephen A. Smith. It's more media stuff, and KD has gotten hurt a couple of times, but KD pretty much did his best to try to will that Nets team past the Bucks last year in that playoff series, but it was just not enough because nobody else helped him. And then this year, KD had probably his worst series he's ever had in his career in the playoffs, along with Kyrie. So,
yeah, there you go. The Kings,
I don't even know what to say.
The Kings are not going to trade anyone. They just Woj just dropped.
No, I think
I mean, shit. The Kings should have never traded away their young talent last year. I don't know the point of Halliburton gone and.
Yeah, they should have kept him.
Like I get it. The bonus is an underrated big, but you didn't need him.
I think they were smart trading away Heald. I don't like that they trade away Halliburton. They should have kept that kid because he's got a budding star potential and he could have been a nice 1-2 with De'Aaron Fox. Heald, I didn't mind. I don't think he fit with that team long term. But Sabonis, I mean, he does have upside. He's a good player. They just need to get some guys surrounding them.
Yeah.
But this is where I wonder at pick number 5 because this is where the rumors have been going on that the Knicks might trade up because of a guy like Jaden Ivey still on the board, that the Knicks might trade up and try to get that guy to pair with R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin. I don't think Julius Randle will be there. I think he's going to get traded. And even Mitchell Robinson, there's been rumors that they've been trying to maybe try to keep him on the Knicks as well, try to re-sign Mitchell Robinson to a long-term deal. So.
Yo, what's
Jeff.
up, Randall?
Mitch,
What's up, Randall?
what's going down, boys?
Yo, congrats on being a new member of the Hardcore Sports Network, bro.
I gotta
Even
introduce
though-
you to my friend LA Sports. He's a big Toronto Raptors fan too, so you guys can talk some Raptors stuff.
Yeah, man, I'd love to chop it up with him for sure. Yeah. Send
I
the link.
really
Send
hate
him
the
over my way.
Raptors after that Kawhi Leonard shot, and I always will.
Hey, they won a championship.
Yeah.
Kawhi delivered them a championship.
Kawhi traveled. You can look back at the tape. He did travel.
Hey, it's on the refs to call it, Mitch.
Yeah,
They didn't
no,
call it.
I hate the refs.
Yeah, Kevin Durant hit a 3-point shot to win the game and beat the Bucks in Game 7, but they didn't call that either.
Yeah, because his foot was just on the line.
Exactly. Things happen.
Yeah.
Sixers just didn't get the job done.
Just like in the hockey game the other night there, I guess the Avs had 6 men on the ice and Nazem Kadri scored the goal and I guess it shouldn't have went in, but the refs didn't call it.
We got a Bulls fan here. AK, where you at? We got a Bulls fan here.
Woo. Dope.
All right. So Keegan Murray from Iowa, forward, going to the Kings.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
I'm on cable. That's
I
fine.
don't know these guys, bro.
Me
It's
too.
crazy.
And then I'm on Twitter, so everything gets leaked on Twitter.
If you're a
As well.
hardcore college basketball fan, you'll know a lot of these prospects.
Honestly,
That's the thing.
you want to know what I do? I watch a lot of basketball throughout the year, but I watch a lot of YouTubers who do like a lot of who cover them. So I watch them more than college basketball in general. So
Mm.
these guys are great online. Like, damn. Yo,
Oh, and
we
I know
got
you guys probably see the Broncos thing. Just because that's there doesn't mean I'm a Broncos fan. I got like a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. Just kind of like I'll show you right here.
let's see it, Randall. Let's see it.
I went and bought these foamies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, there's a Raiders one, Eric.
There you go.
There's a
There you
Raiders
go.
one. Yeah. I also
There you
got the
go.
Panthers, Broncos,
Titans.
the
Yo, 31 people in the chat.
Colts.
31.
And the
Thank
Chargers.
you, everybody, for being in the chat today. We apprate it a lot.
Love you all.
Subscribe to the
Love
channel
everyone.
and hit the like button.
AK has
The like,
22 in the
subscribe,
chat
and
alone.
join
He's not
us.
even in here.
They say this Keegan Murray kid is a player comparison is TJ Warren. And Jabari
Yeah.
Smith, player comparison, Jaren Jackson.
I'll be right back. I'm going to be on
Chet
mute.
Holmgren is player comparison, Evan Mobley. And the kid that went number 1 is, what's his player? Never mind. I can't see his, but I'm just curious to see who's going to get traded. That's all I want to see is like what big names are going to get traded during this whole time.
Westbrook.
I think that'd be so
I
funny.
hope
if
Westbrook, bro.
Watch Westbrook stay. Watch Westbrook stay a Laker.
Hey, if Westbrook gets traded today in day 1, bro, I will turn on my cam and go crazy, and I'll be happy.
I wouldn't blame you. I'd be the best thing the Lakers should do is get rid of him.
I'll get a champagne bottle and start throwing it.
Positive Phillies, only the people from the network tonight. It's our first show as a whole group. So it's only for the network tonight. So we're maybe next time, but they're correct. Yo, I've been seeing like these Eagles Mount Rushmore tweets. Like there's no tomorrow. Like
Ugh, I'm so
Reggie
happy.
White, Brian Dawkins, Jason Kelsey, and Nick Foles.
I go like I hardly look at my Twitter, bro. But every time I go on my Twitter about my YouTube, because I don't really look at it because that's not my personal one. But when I go on it, all I see is you ego content creators either going at it throwing shots or rating different players. I'm like, what the hell?
Dude, I take the
That's what
most
Giants
shots.
content creators do too.
I take the most shots on Twitter. I take them, and people hate me for it. I love it.
I don't take shots. No, I don't see any point
Oh,
of it.
I do. Eric knows. I took a shot at the other network.
Yeah, he took a big shot. I didn't even take a shot. I just stayed away.
I just do it, man. I mean, what can he do? I'm not even with them anymore.
Yeah, I feel it.
I'd be like, hey.
I don't like taking shots.
What
I
are you
show
gonna
the love to
what are you
everybody.
gonna what are you gonna do now? Send a cease and desist letter to me? I would not be surprised if they actually did that. Oh, Jaden Ivey looking like he's going to Detroit.
I just want to see Westbrook traded to Philadelphia for the first round pick.
I
I'll
got
be happy. Mitch will go crazy, and I would
What?
be happy.
What do
If
you got?
Westbrook went to the Sixers today, I would be
Mitchell
happy.
rage quit, and that'll be it.
He would
This will
end
be
this whole
me.
stream.
This will be
He
me.
would end his
Bye
whole
guys.
stream.
This will be me. Bye guys.
Just like that.
I'll take it
Yeah,
over.
but I'll do it a lot more angry.
And then the tweets following would be gold.
My tweet, I just don't tweet. AK, your chat right now, like your stream, you had as many as 27 at one point.
I definitely appreciate each and every one for stopping in. I just got back from doing my father duties, so
Yeah.
I'm blown away. 26 people in here watching right now. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button to the Hardcore Sports channel and everyone else that's up here as well. Appreciate each and every one of these content creators and coming forward and, taking on this challenge and joining me doing this moving forward. So thank you, each and every one of you. Appreciate
Oh my God. I'm going to have to pull this up at some point.
Yeah, Slay was happy.
I'm going to pull that up. Eric, have you ever
All love,
you
AK.
saw that video?
I've seen that video.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah. AK, you have 24 in your stream right now.
That's awesome.
And yours.
That's awesome. I didn't even know.
Big time, AK. You're making big time. I told you, man. You're gonna make it big time.
Yeah. It'll
We're
come
on
when
the
it
road to 1K. We're on the road. Let's go.
I've been
Yeah,
on the road
exactly.
to 2K for like years.
I'm on the
Oh, I
road
already
to
know this
200.
too.
I'm on the road to 200.
I'm on the road to
200,
2K, man.
I'm on the
Can
road
I
to
get a
taking
two? Can I get a
outside. I'm
two?
on the
Can I get a
road.
two? 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4.
Eric, you're going to be ahead of me. I'm telling you. You're going to pass me at some point.
Nah, man.
The Philadelphia Eagles suck. I repeat, the Philadelphia Eagles suck. They're going to be
Hey,
sucking
Jeff,
again.
go fuck yourself.
I'm sorry. What was that again? The Philadelphia Eagles suck. Yes, that is true.
Sorry, you keep like glitching out, Jeff. Like every time you go to say suck, it just says Giants.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't wait to play you guys this year. It's gonna be fun.
Oh
That's
my
all
God.
love, bro.
Dude,
All in
we're gonna
love.
do so many live play-by-plays. Like, it's gonna be insane.
I'm gonna be all over the place during football season. I'm gonna be bouncing around from like stream to stream. I'm
Yo,
like crazy busy.
Dude, you're just mad that we beat the Saints. Shout out to Cool Cat Connor. Jalen Hurts is the Saints' daddy.
Jaden Ivey to the Detroit
Nah.
Pistons.
Oh, snap. We're in number 6, right? Pick right now?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
So there's
we're definitely
rumors
six.
about Portland Trailblazer in pursuit of the Raptors, Anunoby for the
Here, I'm
7th.
about to
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I was kind of hoping that would have happened.
Oh, yeah, you're a Raptors fan, huh?
Yeah, dude.
You
I
don't
love
want
Anunoby.
Anunoby on your team anymore?
What?
You don't want Anunoby?
Oh wow.
It's not that I don't want OG on our team, but I mean, if he's going to cause
What
loss or
happened,
nothing but
Mitch?
issues.
Randall. Looks like the Pacers are gonna get Benedict Matherin.
Oh, what?
Oh, they're about to pick. They're gonna pick. Okay. What happened to
Jalen
that
Hurts is
Pacers
the
team?
Saints' daddy.
They had talent. What happened to that team? Pacers had some good talent over there.
Yep. Now they're going to have Benedict. God damn
We just need something. We need a gem in the second round. That's all.
And they
I
got
know.
Halliburton, and they got, well, I don't know. They're not going to have Brogdon for a long term, and they might even trade away
Brogdon's
on
going to
Miles
get traded.
Turner.
I'm telling you right
The,
now.
sec- the
Brogdon's
second
gonna get-
round's tomorrow, right?
No, second round's tonight.
No, the whole draft is tonight, I believe.
What the hell?
Yeah, this whole thing is going to 11 Eastern, but then when you keep going, oh, there, they fixed it. Yeah, it's going to 11 o'clock Eastern tonight.
Damn, I'm so used to the NFL draft, man.
I know.
Like first round, then it's done. See, the NFL draft, I could tell you every single player of each draft every time.
Oh,
But
shut
basketball, I can't.
up. Basketball, I can. Football, I
Bitch,
can.
if you were out there looking at my stream during the draft, I was calling every single one. I was making sure of analyzing every player. If you were
Dude,
just
I
watching,
know. I watch. Secretly, but I
Mitch
watch.
is a hater. Mitch is a hater. Mitch is a hater of my
Wow.
channel.
Okay.
Mitch is a hater.
Okay. Yo, what is up, Clay Thompson?
Hey, we have a proposed trade.
Wait, we got to propose. Wait. Hold on.
Congratulations on your
Oh my God, Lakers
Championship
Westbrook, Lakers
play.
Westbrook, please.
Hold on. I'm looking at it right now.
Lakers
Why
No.
am I
Lakers
on
Westbrook.
Twitter on my phone? Jeez.
Shout out
Looks
to
like the Denver
23
Nuggets are making a
here.
proposed trade for something.
Let's see. No, well, the Pacers are locked in on Matherin, so it's not that. I'm looking on Sam's right now. Nothing yet. So
So this is
yeah,
what the
Indiana selected Matherin.
So is this what you guys were talking about when you guys were talking about a 3-team trade? 76ers discussing a 3-team trade with the Rockets and Trailblazers.
Yeah,
That would send Eric Gordon to Philly and Matisse Thybulle to Portland.
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's what you guys are talking about. Okay.
Please.
What's the
That's-
real question? Who's better, Matisse Thybulle or OG Anunoby? They're basically the same player.
Thibault. I mean,
They want
no. I'll
OG's
go with
got a chip.
OG. I'll go
OG's
with
got a chip.
OG because he can knock down the shot. Thibault can't make a layup.
And the fact that he can actually play good defense too. Almost.
Hey, Eric, don't
clear.
laugh. You have Westbrook.
Hey,
Why
we're
would they
trading
want, why
up
would
today
they
to
want
Philly.
Thybulle? Go and get OG.
Well, we're trading up to the Sixers today. Mark my words. Westbrook, let's go. That'll be the best thing that's happened to me since our losing season. Last.
Yeah. And the best thing, well, actually, there's no best thing right now for my team. It's just
As a-
depression. Just
As a Laker
depression.
fan.
Just absolute depression. I can't. It's friggin' depression.
Hey,
Damn it.
Just be a bandwagon, bro. Leave the Giants, man. Just leave.
No, not the Giants. The Giants aren't depressing me.
Wait, who's your other team? Who's
The
your basketball
Nets.
team?
The Nets.
Oh my God. Oh.
The Nets are my basketball team, and I know I am not a bandwagon fan at all. I've been a Nets fan since the
No.
early to mid '90s.
Hey, I'll give you a pass, bro. Just go jump the ship to something.
No. I would never. No, I ever jump ship to another team. I will
get-
sit there and
Get
live
out the
and die
jail
with that
free
team.
card.
Philly halftime with the 23rd pick. The Sixers are going to trade it, most likely.
Westbrook.
I'll be shocked if
Westbrook.
they take a
For
player.
Westbrook. For Westbrook.
What is up, Luke? What is up? If you guys have a TikTok, please follow him on TikTok. Follow Luke on TikTok. His account got banned the first time. So I don't know how. Like, I really don't know how. TikTok bans people left and right. Benedict Mathurin going to Indiana. I like that pick for them. I really do.
So what pick are we on?
This is pick 7?
7.
This is going too fast for me, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. The NBA draft goes like it goes fast.
Hey, look, he speaks 4 languages. That's good to know for a basketball player.
Who?
Like,
Who?
do they? Benedict
Who? Mathurin?
Yes, it speaks 4 languages. Like they
Oh
can't
yeah,
find
yeah, I
anything
knew
else
that.
to
Yeah.
talk about.
I thought he spoke 2. I didn't think 4.
So here's
Wait.
Portland.
Did you guys see the movie Hustle? on
Yeah.
Netflix?
Yeah, no, that was good.
You liked it?
Really good, yeah.
Did
I
you guys
loved
just see the comparison for Benedict? It's OG Anunoby.
it. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. That makes sense.
My
He said goes fast, lasts till 11. That is.
Cheers. Zion needs to lose weight.
Oh my god.
Man,
Why do all these draft prospects look serious? Like you just got an
just got the
NBA
bag.
deal. Like you
Yeah.
just got an NBA deal. Cry.
Yeah.
Be happy. Something.
Yeah,
So,
cry or
Eric, how'd
something,
you
right?
feel
Yeah.
about Eric? How'd you feel about Arch Manning going to Texas?
They're still gonna be a bad college team. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I think. Oh, he became devilish. Oh shit! Look at AK. He means business. He means business.
Oh
He's
shit!
business.
This is I just got a report from Jake Fisher that the Knicks are still in pursuit of acquiring Jaden Ivey, even
Yeah.
after Detroit selected Purdue combo guard.
Dude, Jake's my neighbor. Like I can text him right now if I wanted to.
Damn.
Be
Hey,
like,
but-
yo, can you give me the scoop?
But Arch Manning will be good, man. I think he's good going there.
He's got that Manning genes in him.
All I
Should
know
be.
is USC. All I know is USC Pac-12 championship. I'm telling you.
Let's go
I'm telling
Rutgers.
you right now, Michigan's gonna beat Ohio State this year.
Oh,
Probably
Lord
not.
Jesus.
Probably not.
Mitch, if you lose, you will not hear the end of it from anyone.
I know we're gonna lose.
Ian Begley says opposing teams say New York Knicks remain active in trying to make a trade to obtain Jaden Ivey, who was drafted
What
by
is up,
Detroit.
Mac?
Mac, what's good, brother? Appreciate you.
Mac, what's up, my brother? How you doing, bro?
Another member of Hardcore Sports there. Definitely go check him out. Sub to his channel if you haven't already.
Yep.
Make sure you check out his
BLC, I'm glad
show
you
that's
have
going to be
ears.
coming out. That's going to be coming
BLC,
out
I'm
during the
glad
NFL
you have
season.
ears that work.
Jesus.
I'm
Make
glad
sure you
have
check.
ears that work.
Make sure you check out Mac's show that's going to be coming out this fall. That's going to be called the NFC Roundup
Oh, I
with
was
Adam
on that.
Costas. Good
Okay.
stuff. It's going to be coming.
Yes.
Yeah, I was on that. I love that guy, man. So
Thanks,
wait,
man.
is he doing Mac? Are you doing Forbidden Door Sunday or no? There's a AEW pay per view called Forbidden Door. If he's doing it, we'll put it on the network.
By the way, I'm not watching the pay per view, but I probably know who's going to be the person that's taking Danielson's spot. It's probably going to be Claudio.
Yeah.
I love me some Tony Storm.
Tony Storm.
That is my
Oh
favorite.
God.
That is my favorite thing.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why too, huh?
Wait,
Her
Eric.
and Anna Jay.
do you-
Oh my god.
Eric, do you still watch AEW or not?
Hell yeah, bro. I watch every single one.
Oh, there we go. Hey, it worked. Yo, I do
Yeah.
AEW watch parties every Wednesday.
AK got the
Oh yeah, I
Bulls
did
thing
check
going.
it out. I
I
thought
like
you
that.
stopped it.
Yeah,
Chris-
sick.
Yeah, AK. I hope that you and Pat do some more bowl streams during the season 2. That was pretty good when you guys did it that one time.
Oh, I forgot.
Yes, I know. I enjoyed doing that, and I
No,
hope.
I forgot Pat is a Bulls fan. I forgot.
Yeah, he's a big Bulls fan. He also rooted a little bit for the Mavs earlier too, but he's been a Bulls fan for a long time, just like AK has. And that's why when I saw that comment earlier about somebody saying we're bandwagon fans, the Bulls have not exactly been a championship team for the past 10, 15 years. My Nets haven't done jack in like 10, 15 years except try to disappoint our fan base. Philly, besides the past couple of years, have sucked for a while. They were
I'm telling you
pretty much
right now,
flopping on
the
first round
last time
picks.
we were in the finals was back in 2000 and 2001. The last time the Kings made it to the finals was in 2001, 2002. So right now, we're doing worse than the Kings.
They weren't even in the finals. I think the
My,
last time they
La-
made
my
it close
Lakers are
was
chilling.
the last time I think they made it close to the finals is when they
Shaden
lost to
Sharp.
the Lakers.
Wow, Shaden Sharp, guard, playing next to Damian Lillard. I
There you
like
go,
that.
Portland. There you go. Keep trying to get Damian Lillard. You're never gonna win anything in your entire life if you continue down this path.
Well, they got Jeremy Grant, dude.
And they
Well,
might
they
get
ain't gonna do
Thibault
jack
soon
shit.
too.
I
Yeah.
know.
West is too tough.
Damian
As
Lillard
long
should
as
have left
Golden State's
ages
still
ago.
there. Yeah,
You spin it
he's
to
like
you, Matt.
Bradley Beal. He's like Bradley Beal. He's loyal.
Wait, the Pelicans are on the clock?
I think the Knicks are going to trade up soon. I think they're going to trade up and get Jaden Ivey.
What the
Or
hell?
they're going
They
to they're going
put-
to try and get Jaden Ivey somehow.
What the hell is this edit?
What are you talking about?
Do you see your screen right now?
Yeah.
The way they're presenting Shaden Sharp?
Yeah.
I'm in
That's actually kind
Disneyland.
of funny.
Anytime, bro. No problem.
I'm at Disneyland.
Wait, what?
Like the way they're
Oh
presenting them.
shit!
What's up, Cheesy?
Hey, cheesy.
Yeah, that's not nice.
Fuck you.
Hey, thank you for
Cheesy.
Devontae Adams.
Cheesy, come on the stream and do that.
Hey, Cheesy, thank you for Devontae Adams. I appreciate it.
Oh,
And we got him
He
for a
is
bag
right.
of Skittles. We got him for a
Yeah.
bag of Skittles.
He's probably happier
Wait,
in
let me
Las
ask you
Vegas
this.
too.
let me ask you guys this. I'm actually curious. Who has the best wide receiving core in the NFL?
Cincinnati Bengals.
The Bengals. You go with the
Probably
Bengals.
put Bengals. Chargers are up there.
Eagles are up there, but not one.
I don't. The Eagles have 2 good receivers. As an overall core, I don't know.
We have 3. Well, 2.5.
No, Quez is not up there. Don't.
I'm
I
being
said
Quez has got to
half.
show
I
something.
said
I ain't
half.
gonna lie.
He's
All
not
right,
even a
Raiders
half.
are up there.
The Raiders have a good receiving core.
Raiders have a good receiving core.
Raiders, we
Yeah.
get out
Top
there.
2.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at
You
it, though,
include tight
you
ends
got-
as well in that, so definitely.
No,
the
just
Raiders
wide
are-
receivers. No tight
It's
ends.
just wide
at all.
receivers, no tight ends.
Oh, just wide receivers? Well, then
Yeah.
definitely Raiders still, definitely.
I can't say that, man. I gotta go with the Bengals still. When you got Jamar Chase, Higgins,
I'm
and
not saying that.
Boy,
if we're
yeah,
going like
I
top
agree.
3 or 4,
Yo,
then definitely
Juice. It looks like the Pelicans are going to take Dyson Daniels. That's the pick. It looks like they're going to take Dyson Daniels here. Not,
Are there any Knicks fans in the chat? What are you Knicks fans hoping to get? It's very quiet. I figured there'd be a lot more Knicks fans around here. You know
They're
always
always-
lurking.
They're hoping for a new owner.
No, they're all trolling
That's never
Nate
gonna
and
happen.
Logan. They're trolling Nate and Logan.
No, I think I know where most of them are. I think they're probably over by Bad Dog Stream.
Oh no, go
I
to
think
Big
he's
Play
streaming
Slate. He
too.
started a stream. When he left this stream, he went to that and he made his own stream.
Oh,
Just go on his
Yo,
channel.
welcome another guy to the network. Further AM, what is up, bro?
What's up, Further?
How y'all doing?
What's up, brother?
what's
We're
up,
doing-
Fred?
We're doing good. We're watching the Pelicans mess up this pick.
I'm watching.
So,
You know what? I didn't even introduce myself because I don't know half of you guys. What's up? I'm Eric.
Eric, Randy, what's up, bro?
I only got 50 subscribers, so I'm brother.
oh,
51 now, homeboy.
Eric.
When did you
Eric,
start? When did you
wow,
start
Eric,
your YouTube
wow.
channel? When
I
did you start
started
your
it
YouTube channel?
yesterday. I started
No,
it
you-
yesterday.
Did you
Yeah,
not start
he got
yesterday?
over
You would not pick up
1K.
50 subs in a day.
Jeff, he got
He's-
1,000.
Yeah,
over
he's-
1,000.
Man, shut up, Eric.
yeah, I started in December and I'm at 1,000 right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
started
tech-
in late
Eric,
March and I got 171.
Eric,
That's
technically,
good.
you started years ago. Technically, if you want to be technical,
What do you mean? Years ago.
you told me you were in.
Oh
what's that-
yeah, I didn't have my own YouTube channel though.
Well, technically, you were on it though.
It
So,
was the network channel. Yeah.
are they still around?
They did try to bring it back and then they failed again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually want to know. I actually want to see some of their
It's
stuff.
just when people aren't consistent, it kind of affects you. And that's why I always tell people, man, my best advice is just be consistent.
Right. I actually want to know. Okay, if someone watching the stream, I can hear myself.
Nah.
No, I don't even have the chat up right now. I just have the StreamYard because if I
Could somebody
put
tell me
live
why
streams from my phone.
Can somebody tell me why Stephen A. Smith is right here front and center?
Because they like people that just love to talk on TV, and Stevie A. Smith loves to talk. That's
This is a
why
really
they want
weird
talking
channel.
heads.
This is a
They have
really
Kendrick
weird channel.
Perkins too.
That's exactly why they have Stephen A. Smith and Dan Orlowski on the same show a lot.
You're
Yep.
right.
Like guys like to talk.
Because they
Guys that
never
love to talk.
shut the fuck up.
So how long has PJ Tucker been in the league? I'm not sure
11
about that trade.
Jesus, I was
11 years,
old.
I think.
Yeah, like I don't know about why we would get rid of
But
Thibault.
he's a free agent. He's a free agent.
Yeah,
so
he's
they're
free
trying to
agent.
sign
Okay.
him.
Dyson
All right.
Daniels. They took Dyson
That's right.
Daniels over Jaden Ivey.
Wow.
Wait,
Ah,
Further, it's
Dang.
because they're a team that's pretty much built to win now after getting hardened, so they want to try to bring in win now players because they know
Jaden
their
Ivey
window's
is
not as
falling.
open.
The one thing
I guess
about-
I could see that if you're trying to go all the way to win one, but I don't know that'll that will happen.
Well, they
I
still have a
believe
young
it.
player in Maxi. So, and
we got a
obviously
Jew.
Embiid.
Guys, we have a Jew. That's Hebrew. Yay!
I'm a Jew too.
Hey,
I don't know
let's
Hebrew that much though. I can't speak it.
Denver's probably going to pick an NBA young star with the European basketball basics. Yeah, I can see that.
Maybe Nikolai Jovic, I think his name is.
Yeah,
Well,
it's almost similar to what's his name, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Jokic,
Jeff.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
really want
Jokic.
Denver to pick Jovic,
Jokic.
so I can say Nikola Jovic passed to Nikola Jokic. I want that so bad. I want that so bad.
Or Nikola Jokic dunks on Nikola Jokic.
No, they're on the
I'm
same
getting
team.
tongue twisted. I can't even do it.
Dyson
They're on the same
Daniels,
team. They will be on the same team. How can they dunk on each other?
What's his
No, I
position?
mean, like if
A
they don't get
guard?
drafted
Yeah,
together.
they don't. Yeah.
Or practice.
Well, congratulations, Dyson. You're going with McCollum, you're going with Zion, and you're going with Brandon Ingram. It's
What
not a
up,
bad
Good
to
team
go
over
to.
there. It's a good team.
Speedy
Solid,
Eagle,
good
what is
team.
up?
Please,
What is
please
up,
trade
Speedy
Westbrook.
Eagle?
Please trade Westbrook. Just
The more you keep hoping for Westbrook to get traded, the more he's probably
It's
staying.
not gonna happen. We've been waiting all night for trade.
we just need to survive because I am not gonna go through another season of pain and suffering. I
Yes,
just
you
want
are.
to. No, I'm not. For the Lakers, we don't lose
Whoa,
often.
you guys just won the
Sorry.
championship a couple of years ago. What suffering have you? Lakers fans have no suffering. You've had one bad year in like the past 30?
You know what I had to suffer? You know,
What do you have
being
to
over here in
suffer?
Oh,
California.
right. The Pistons did draft Ivy. Wow.
The fact that Boston and goddamn Warriors made the goddamn NBA Finals was one of the worst things a Laker fan could ask for. I hate
All
both
right.
teams.
You still have a championship that you won a couple of years ago.
Okay.
My friggin' team
Done.
can't even get out of the second round with Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden.
And
That's
Well-
that's depressing.
You know what else?
In his defense, though, Jeff, it's not his fault you picked a shitty team.
I didn't want to be a bandwagon fan and go root for the Celtics who win every 2 seconds or root for the Lakers. It's too easy. It's too easy. That'd be like me becoming a Yankees fan or me becoming a Packers fan or something or a Steelers fan.
Me and AK gave you a Joe out of free card. Now use it.
I
Get out
could've
that
been
New
a
York. Become
I'd
an
rather
Eagles fan or
suffer.
something.
I'd rather suffer with the teams I root for because when they eventually win, and it will come eventually, it's going to be oh so sweet. It'll be
It's
way
like the
more
Eagles.
sweeter when they win.
There you
yeah.
go.
It'll be
There you
so
go.
much sweeter.
Bro,
The
we will
Giants
all
won
be
it.
we will all be like 80 years old. This motherfucker's on his rocking chair out front. Finally gets the title.
At least y'all won one and you got to see it. I'm still waiting to see a Mets and a Nets.
Yeah, I
championship.
haven't seen a Super Bowl.
I got 4.
I do feel
I
bad.
have. I've
I
seen the
haven't
Super
seen the
Bowl.
Sixers. I haven't seen it.
Mitch. Screw your
But
ego.
like, no lie, man, it's
Or
bad enough
Flyers.
to have one team.
I've seen the Flyers in the final. In the
But-
In the
semifinal.
final, but we haven't won it. We haven't
Well, I
got the
can't-
Stanley Cup. We got to raise it.
I can't complain about the Giants as much because, yeah, it's been a miserable 10 years, but at the same time, this team has given me 4 championships, 5 Super Bowl appearances in my lifetime. So how can I really complain about that?
Yo, shout
No,
out
and,
to
and I understand what I was saying. What I meant by it though is like when you sit there and like say for instance if the Eagles have a down year, then you can either fall back on the Phillies or the Sixers, and one of them usually have a pretty decent year, and it makes you happy. You know,
Exactly.
to where it's like, well, your Giants have had some really bad years here, and your Nets are having some really bad years. It's like, what team do you really have to fall back on? It's like something's
I
got
think
to
the
give.
Mets are going to be consistently good. But now that they have the richest owner in
Can I see
baseball,
the
I think they're going to be a consistently good team. I
Yo,
don't see the Mets falling back.
Shout out to Jamar Games. Me and him got a dub in Fortnite today. 1 game dub, and we're out.
What's Fortnite?
Yeah, we got a dub, and we
What is
left.
it? What's a Fortnite? I don't play. I don't know. I don't play any games, so I'm not really sure.
Played that thing since like 2017.
It's the only game I play. Until
It's fun.
if I get mad.
It's fun. It's fun.
If I get
Mitch-
mad, yeah.
Mitch is going to be on one of those rage videos that they always show on YouTube when he's breaking his computer or breaking his
Oh, I would
controller
never
because
do
he
that.
lost in Fortnite.
I would never
Yeah.
do that.
I've only raged in Madden
I've
And
only
Call of
raged in
Duty.
Grand Theft Auto.
and in Call of Duty. And in Call of Duty.
Huh? You said duty.
That's my quote.
That's not who I
That's my
call.
quote. You took my. Settle down,
Yeah.
Beavis.
Yeah, Sean, me and Jamar won.
You guys know I 1v1 Mitch and he lost.
In what?
Fortnite, he lost him.
No, you never played me. I 1v1 Tyler, and I beat him in basketball. All right, let's see who the Spurs are picking here.
Can we get a Westbrook trade, man? God damn.
Can I get a prayer for my Nets, please? Anybody want to send a prayer? Right now, the prayer is not being answered. I'm just waiting. I'm
Go,
waiting
sir.
for the news to drop.
All right, the Spurs are taking
One
on Jeremy Sochan from Baylor. They're going to take
Really?
Jeremy Sochan. Yeah,
Where'd AK go?
he'll be
Baylor.
back.
Okay.
Oh,
San Antonio. Interesting.
he's back.
They got picks 9, 20, and 25. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I don't know about that, Joe. Are you going to do that every time?
Huh? What are you talking about? What?
Okay.
What was that? Everyone just like went mute.
No, I was just somebody was just asking something on one of the things I just posted, so I was just
Oh.
replying to it.
Jeremy Sochan is going to the Spurs. All right.
Spurs have to see if they're going to trade Deontay Murray.
Oh,
There's a
if
lot
they
of
do.
rumors going around with Deontay Murray and John Collins.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Who's
if that's
that-
something like that can
Who's
go
going to be
down.
the?
When are the Sixers picking and the Lakers and
Sixers pick at 23
when are the Lakers pick?
in the second round.
Oh, so they have a second round pick. Probably because they lost in the Anthony Davis trade or Westbrook.
Oh yeah.
I think it was
threw a
Davis.
bag. We threw
I
a
think it
whole
was the
bunch-
Davis trade. I don't
We
think it was
just said-
Westbrook.
We just said screw our whole young core. Screw the future.
Yeah,
And
so
we
did
just-
we. So did we. We did the same exact thing as you guys did. Trade our whole young core for an over the hill James Harden. Have fun with that, Mitch. At least you have Embiid though. So I mean, you got something.
Jeremy Sochan from
The
Baylor.
Wizards are taking Johnny Davis with the next pick. Wow, I like
That's gonna entice Bradley Beal to stay.
that. He's staying. He's too loyal.
I respect a guy like that. I respect Bradley Beal because he's a loyal guy to that franchise. You don't see that in a lot of NBA players or sports athletes. A guy that's that loyal to that team.
Him.
And a guy like
Lillard.
Damian Lillard too.
John
They're
Wall.
loyal.
John Wall got traded. He's not loyal.
No, John Wall was
John
he
Wall's
was
not loyal.
loyal too. He just got hurt a lot. I think if
Yeah.
he didn't get hurt as much as he did, he would be
He
Wizard.
sat out all last year. He was fine. He could have played, but they sat him out last year. The team didn't want him to play him.
You can
I
say
don't
Dirk.
blame him.
You
They
can
had
say
nothing
Dirk.
on that team but him.
And then now he opted in this year to $47 million contract.
That's the smartest move he can make.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not giving up $40 million. It's probably
No.
maybe they'll try to work a sign and trade and get him out of there. That could be on the table, but who knows?
Yeah, that's a lot of money though, man.
I mean, if a team's looking for a win now point guard that could potentially put him over the top, and John Wall is healthy,
He's got
go
fresh
for
legs.
it.
So yeah, he's got fresh legs. So
And John Wall's talented. I mean, you just gotta wonder how much of that talent is left in him because he has
Yeah,
had
and
a lot of knee issues.
yeah, and like you just said, because of his knee issues, how long will he hold up?
Exactly.
But like
I mean,
you
if
said,
I-
if he could fall into like a 6-man role on someone's bench and come off and kind of do that kind of crap, I think he would throw.
They'd be a perfect 6-man. I agree. It's just
But why are you gonna be paying somebody $47 million coming off your bench? So it's like you're gonna have to the other team eat a bunch of cash too, right? So
No, that's true. It's just you gotta wonder if John Wall would want to do something like that. He'd want to go into a 6-man role, which would fit him perfectly. You could have limited minutes. You come off
Exactly.
the bench, you could be that bench scorer.
Yep.
and it would fit his role perfectly. You just got to wonder if players sometimes aren't willing to do that. I was just talking with he was a Lakers fan, and he was talking about if they maybe try to get Kyrie Irving, that maybe they try to keep Westbrook as a sixth man.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, Eric. If Westbrook stays as like a
Lord
six-man
Jesus.
player,
That's what he
You know-
should have been this year. It doesn't
but
make any sense.
is Westbrook willing to like accept that role?
AK, check your DM, Twitter.
I don't know if he is. I don't think Westbrook is.
Oh, I don't have
I
that
think he's
DM
gonna do
on
it.
Oh, you
I don't-
don't have that?
I have that Twitter on this one.
Oh, shoot. Should I DM the other one?
What do
Yeah.
y'all think of Ben Sheriff for first round pick going to
That caught me off
the
guard.
Magic? That caught me off
Brett?
guard too.
isn't he?
Completely. The guy from Duke.
Yeah, he's a freshman, isn't he? Though too. Like,
Stuff. I
One
think
and done.
yeah, damn.
And what I was shocked is I just remember him not being such a great 3-point shooter. He's a great guy in the paint,
Yeah,
but if you can figure out Duke is don't let them get to the paint. That's how Virginia Tech beat them in the ACC championship game.
yeah.
And
AK, I just said it.
I'm shocked about that
Yeah, so am
because I
I.
thought they were going to get the guy from Auburn.
Who? Jabari Smith?
Jabari.
I think the third round pick that went the Auburn guy.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the first
Jabari.
round pick. And then
Jabari
string
Smith.
beans from Gonzaga, number 2.
Yeah, Chet.
That was predicted.
Hmm.
They showed. Did y'all see those highlights of him against Curry? That was amazing.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they showed these highlights. I guess they had like a game, and the guy from Gonzaga, and it showed him blocking Steph Curry and did one behind the back and made like a layup against Steph. It was pretty cool. I was pretty shocked. But then again, Steph Curry would never cover someone like that. So
Yeah,
Hmm.
for that.
then again, he did do that amazing block. So
True. True.
he just got to gain some weight. And I know that they've been trying to get him to gain weight, but maybe the NBA now it's his full-time job. He needs to get like 10, 20 pounds on him. He's going to be pushed around.
Oh, no doubt. Chet
No, I
looks
mean
like-
it's gonna be a rough couple of first years.
Yo, what's going on, ECG? Appreciate you stopping through, man.
Yo,
What's
what
up,
up?
BCG? How you doing, bro?
I'm just waiting on that Bulls pick.
Yes, sir.
I hate that freaking word culture. I hate culture. Ugh. I hate that damn word in sports. Culture
What?
gets you nothing. Culture.
Oh, yeah.
Like a lot of coaches always say, like, we want to build a team together because of culture. You know what? If you have some players that are badasses, but they're going to help your team win a championship, I don't care about culture. I want players that are going to win me games. So I've heard the word culture with my teams way too much. I'm just sick of that word. Culture's got nothing but aggravation. The Giants have had great culture. And what is on the field? What has that gotten them? Nothing.
Hello, Raphael.
When is the
Hey,
Bulls
Rap.
pick?
It's coming up soon.
Yeah, it should be
Just
something like this couple of picks. Oh, I was at that game. The one where Shaq pulled down the backboard.
Yep.
Oh, you were there?
I was at that game when he pulled down the
Wow.
backboard. He was part of the Magic. It was crazy seeing it live. They had to
Wow.
delay it for like an hour or so. Like
Yeah,
an
yeah,
hour.
yeah. They had,
I
that
think
game
we're
got
trading the
postponed.
pick. Luke, I think we're trading the pick.
And that was Shaq before he even bulked up even more. He was more skinny when he was with the Magic at first.
Yep.
And they had him
Did
and
you
Penny.
see him on LSU? He was not big at all. He got
No.
huge.
No,
He was
bulked up
skinny
a
in
lot.
college.
He bulked up a lot once he got to the Lakers, especially. Because he wasn't even that big when he was with the Magic when they went to the finals that one year with Penny.
I can't remember. I watched. It was this great documentary back in the day that showed all these guys and Allen Iverson. It was like, I don't know if it was the documentary about Allen Iverson or if it was one just about the NBA and these one and done guys and go to the finals. Oh yeah, they're showing. I guess I'm lagging. They're just showing the Shaq thing now that you guys are talking about. I'm lagging.
What is up, Chad? What is
Johnny
up,
Davis
Chad?
to the Washington Wizards.
Yep.
That thing, he's lucky it didn't fall on his head.
Oh,
He would have been seriously injured. I always thought that. I was like, man, he's so lucky there was like a safety thing or something that caught before like landing on his head.
They actually had to get I think they got completely new baskets that they just had to put together because of how Shaq was so easily able to just destroy
AK, you see this?
Yeah, that's what this documentary was about. And they were talking about also like how they start, like they didn't have backup baskets like they do now. Like they could just bring one out.
Yeah. Because you see a lot of that time when it happens, they're just breaking the glass and the rim off. That you never see the entire basket literally collapse. That's just how powerful Shaq was.
Crazy.
And it's
I can't
crazy
believe you were
seeing
there.
live. It was crazy. It was absolutely insane seeing that live and just like, in awe of how Shaquille O'Neal did that.
Where were
That
you
was like
sitting? Like in the stands?
Probably not like right by courtside, a little bit further back because one of my family's friends at the time, he was actually what's the name of that person that like goes up and down the rows and stuff? I'm trying to think. Like Usher.
I know. Yes.
He was an usher for the Nets at that time, so they were able to get us some tickets for some of the games during like the mid to late '90s. So we were able to get tickets for that one game, and it was just amazing seeing it live. When it was known as the Brendan Byrne Arena.
Out. That's awesome.
Thank you. It was crazy to see that. Here we go, the New York Knicks. Everybody's favorite New York Knicks. Team that's been a disaster for 20 plus years.
Everyone's favorite. What?
I was making a joke about that. The Knicks are an absolute disaster and have been a disaster for 20 plus years.
Tough crowd.
I know. Very tough.
I think it went over my head.
He said everyone's favorite, so I turned around and looked at my logo. I was like, what?
No, I was making a joke because everybody, it's New York, the Knicks.
He made a joke, and then I made a joke over everyone's head. Yeah.
No, everybody doesn't.
It just flew over.
Let's just call it a bad joke, and we'll just move on from that because it was a lame joke. And now we have the awkward pause right after it. No, the Knicks have been an absolute disaster for so long. They've been, for a team, the franchise the NBA needs the Knicks to be a good team again because when the Knicks are thriving, it does help out the NBA. And I mean, this team has had one good year in the past 20 plus. I mean, that's sad. So you're just wondering if this team is eventually going to be able to put it together, a decent roster to at least be a consistently good playoff team.
What was that one year during the draft? I believe it might have been last year or 2 years ago. Stephen A. Smith is a Knicks fan, and he just broke down during the draft once the Knicks gave their pick, and he was just so upset.
Was it Zion Williamson draft or no?
Yeah, I think that was it. Yep.
It's R.J. Barrett. It was R.J. Barrett they picked up, and that's their best player right now on their team. I don't know why he could play because he probably wanted Zion at that time, or he wanted
He still wants Zion, yeah.
He probably wanted John Morant too.
The Knicks are trading the pick.
No.
The Knicks
What's
are trading
going on?
the pick to OKC, who will select Dieng. So the Thunder is getting another pick.
Man, I am lagging behind. Darn.
Knicks are probably just trying to acquire as many. You know what the Knicks are doing? They're probably just trying to get as many picks as possible so they could try to acquire a star. I think that's maybe what they're thinking.
So
Either
the
that,
Knicks picked him, but they're actually going to trade the pick. So they're picking this guy for the Thunder.
it's either one of two things. The Knicks are trying to acquire more late-round picks because they want to have more draft capital in the second round or late first, or they're trying to get as many picks together because they want to go superstar hunting. That's what they want.
The Thunder will send multiple first-round picks to New York.
Knicks might be
Multiple
goes.
first?
Multiple
Is it
first-
2023 or is it 2022?
It doesn't
Um,
say nothing. It just says.
It might be one 2022, one 2023.
Yeah.
Osmane Dieng. Is that guy related to Gorgie Jang or no? I mean, Knicks might be going superstar hunting. Maybe they think they got a shot at Kyrie Irving. As sick as that would make me feel, they might think they have a shot at Kyrie Irving, and they're trying to get as many trade chips as possible together for a potential sign and trade. This kid apparently has trained with Paul George, his idol.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be happy if I was going to the New York Knicks.
The Knicks just need a star and they need a point guard. That's the one problem that's eluded this basketball
So
team
the
for
Thunder
years. They
have
don't have a point guard.
back-to-back picks. Thunders have back-to-back picks here.
Well, they're just rebuilding. They're trying to just rebuild as many young players as they can. Who's their star? Sean Gregorgis. I forget his name.
Yeah, you got it.
He's like
Shea
this.
It's Shea Gilgeous
That's it.
Alexander, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, he's their
Canadian.
all-star player.
So the Thunder got
They also have
two
Lou
guys
Dort,
already,
too.
and they're going to pick another guy.
They're just trying to get as many young players as they can on that team. Steadily try to rebuild that core up. They're doing it the right way. They're doing it the right way.
Yeah. Look how when they first started out, they had KD, Harden, Serge
And
Ibaka,
Westbrook.
and Westbrook. It was like they came out of nowhere, right? So like that's what you mean. Like they build from the draft, but they build from within.
Well, you need to do that. Case in point, look at the two teams that were in the NBA Finals this past year. A lot of players on both those teams, on the Celtics and the Warriors, what were they? Homegrown players, drafted by the team. Not a lot of guys that were acquired outside the organization. A lot of those players were homegrown drafted players. It's no coincidence that they were both in the NBA Finals. So you need that. It's just like in the NFL or any other sport. You need to be able to draft well in order to be a good team.
The Rams will find out really quick here that what they've been doing is not so smart.
Well, no, the Rams don't care because they did what they wanted to do. They got a championship, so it's not going to bother them. They got all these players. They were able to trade away all these draft picks, but they got their end goal, and that was NFL championship, Super Bowl. So it's not going to matter to them because they got a Super Bowl championship. If they didn't win one, then yeah, it would have been a disaster. But since they won a championship, it's not that they're not going to care because they got what they ultimately wanted. Put together a team that won a Super Bowl. So if you could do it, praise them.
Shout out to the 9 in here. Shout out to the 11 in here. Apologize. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe to Hardcore Sports and everyone up here. This is going to be a everyday thing. We will have shows airing on here throughout the week, so definitely keep an eye out for it. And all these gentlemen are part of it, so definitely go sub them up. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
This has been a little bit of a slow draft because there's been no trades yet.
Yeah, man.
It's like the NFL. There was trades every single second. It felt like there was trade after trade after trade after trade during the NFL draft. Whether it's just draft picks or even just big time players. I mean, we all remember it was like Hollywood and
That draft was
AJ
great
Brown got
this
traded.
year.
The NFL draft was so much fun.
Oh
So
wow!
fun. It was one of
It
the
was
best
such a
drafts
great
I've ever
draft.
seen.
Okay,
And not just because
for
we're the
Jalen
Eagles
Williams.
fans. It was just a great draft overall.
It was a great
The
draft.
Eagles.
Y'all are good players. Yeah.
They need
Exactly.
to go back to Las Vegas for sure again. I like the atmosphere too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This
it
was
dope.
just an awesome offseason. The NFL offseason was more crazy than ever, with so many big players moving on to a different team. It's insane, the player movement that happened this offseason, whether it was in free agency, trades, or the draft. I mean, how could you not love that? Because you never normally see that in the NFL, but this year was just – I think it's because they just got out of the COVID era, so this was like the first year where they were able to fully operate as the NFL wanted to, so that's probably why you saw so much crazy movement, because the salary cap boosted up a lot more, whereas in 2021, in 2020, it really was never able to do that, so that's probably why you saw so much player movement in the 2022 offseason, and I hope it continues going forward, because this was awesome. Covering the NFL and watching the NFL movement this year was so much fun.
And yet, so many
Knicks are
players
trying to-
opted out too during COVID as well. So, like, there was a lot of
The Knicks are trying to stack picks. They're trying to stack them to try to get Ivy, which
Yep,
is like
all sports have been very appreciated after COVID. That's definitely for sure.
And you know what I love about it too, man, is that with all the content creators we have a part of this network and the variety of teams that we have, man, our teams are all pretty big teams so far that we have, and they make pretty good moves. So we're always going to have something to talk about come football season.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be so exciting.
It's going to be great. I can't wait for the NFL season.
I know.
Such
I
a
haven't
boring
felt
part
so
of the
good
season
about
right
it.
now.
Yeah, I haven't felt so good about a season in a while like this one. Like, it just seems like a lot of teams have taken a step forward this year, which means there's going to be a lot more action.
No doubt.
Just come at the end of this July, we'll be getting some action, and then we'll get right into August, and we'll start off with those preseason games. I've never been more ready for preseason.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
This
me
is
too.
super. Yeah.
I'm just ready to kick the ball off against Tennessee week 1. That's all. I'm jacked up for that first game of the season. Because I want to see that Wake Martindale defense, and I want to see this Mike Kafka / Brian Dable offense. I'm pumped for the beginning of the season, no matter what the expectations are. As you guys should be for your teams, too.
I want to see Thibodeau get trucked by Henry. I ain't going to lie.
And I want to see Thibodeau take down Henry. Chop him down by the legs.
Really think that's going to happen?
Yes, I think it could happen.
Really think?
Yes,
Whoa.
I do.
I
I do think it's going to happen.
Damn.
He doesn't want Big Thibodeau. He's going to have to watch out for that big boy, the big cat, Leonard Williams, coming at him.
No. I'm just talking Tibbs and fucking Henry. 1-on-1. I believe Henry wins that.
No, I think Tibbs gonna have a good shot at taking him down, or it will be Aziz.
Listen. I'm not okay. Out of 6 times, I'll give Tibbs probably 2. Is that fair?
That's fair.
That's fair. I respect that.
Okay. All right. But
Can't
yeah,
wait.
it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see it.
Can't wait to see J.C. Jackson get busted. Pause. Wide open when Devontae Adams cooks them. Sorry, son of a.
I can't wait to watch the AFC West. It's going to be so much fun watching all those teams play each other. That division is going to be so
Football.
exciting to watch.
Right. See, football just takes over everything, even in an NBA stream.
No, it's everybody. It's the reason why it's the #1 sport in America. Everybody just loves football. It's just crazy how everybody loves football. I mean, we love basketball and baseball and these other sports too, but I mean, there's nothing like the NFL season. Period.
Nothing.
It's just a different animal.
Yep. Whole new breed.
Dude, I'm just waiting for it to get to the moment to where it starts becoming a world thing. You know, like, it's only a matter of time until you probably start seeing like a UK team, you know, maybe a team in Mexico, maybe one in Canada, you know, to where you start seeing them expand even nationally. Which I get it. It's probably not a bad idea, you know, but
Well, the Bills used to come up here in Canada to Toronto and play preseason games, and the players apparently just hated it because we don't have real fields up here. So, like, you're playing basically on concrete. So, like, when guys would get hit and stuff, they'd actually get hurt. So they actually stopped bringing up the football team for, I think it's almost been like 5 or 10 years now, I believe. It's been a long time. So but Canada having a NFL team, I don't know. I doubt it, just because they have the CFL and they really want it to survive and thrive up here, just because it's the Canadian Football League. So that would be nice. Trust me, I would love it, but I'll be an Eagle for life, so it don't matter.
Yeah, no, I mean the only possible way that works is just because they would be an NFL franchise, you know, that the NFL would pay for it and put a field in. But
Yeah,
that would be the only thing, you know.
totally. But I
You
think
have
it
to
has
wonder.
first. I think, like you were mentioning at the beginning, just because they keep going over there so much now lately. So
Yeah,
Man, the
Like,
Thunder are looking good here.
I want to see more Central
They
get a
are.
team. Like, I want to see like Montana or one of the Dakotas get an NFL team. Call them like the Montana Mountaineers or something. I don't know.
No, before you do anything like that, give St. Louis their team back. Give the St. Louis area their team back because they had their
Really?
team, and San Diego too. Those cities deserve a team. They had them both taken away because of their owners. So I think St. Louis deserves to have a team back in their city. And I would even say the same thing about San Diego.
Yeah, but what would you call them? Because you can't call them the Rams.
Well, I mean, unless the Rams and the Chargers change their name, you just call them another name.
yeah, the St. Louis
Arches.
Bowlers.
Something. But I mean, St. Louis. If you're gonna get an expansion team, put them back in St. Louis first. That city deserves to have an NFL team again. They had a lot of success too. So, and they're a passionate fan base. So, I would say give St. Louis the first expansion team back, and then after that, I mean, maybe a San Diego, and then see where you go from there.
Fair enough.
It's just respectable to give that team to St. Louis, especially first, because of after what Stan Kroenke did when he literally took that team away from St. Louis, when he really there was really no reason to, but he wanted to have the LA Lights. So
What if
And
the
then
Cardinals
obviously-
go back to St. Louis?
I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
that. I
That's
would
an
not mind
old
it at all.
school team. And they
Absolutely.
used to face the Eagles, and they were in the Eagles division.
Giants,
They used
Eagles,
every year.
Cardinals, Cowboys, and Redskins at that time.
Yeah,
Who
I love
deserves-
old school football.
Who deserves their franchise back more though? Freaking Oakland or St. Louis?
That's a good
Ooh.
question.
I mean,
Ooh.
because in my
That's
eyes,
a good
if we're gonna go by seniority and who deserves it, it would be Oakland over St. Louis. The Raiders were there well before anything.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the Raiders. I think the Raider name is more impactful in Oakland than the Rams name would be in St. Louis. I think if you
I'm
get
gonna
another
say-
team in Oakland, it'd be. If you get another team in Oakland, it just won't feel the same because that Raiders, just aura about them it's just so iconic. It'd be hard to replace it over there in that city.
No doubt.
Go ahead further.
Oh, I was going to say historically, it was definitely St. Louis all the way back to the beginning of the NFL. Had many teams in St. Louis, but right now, currently, the fan base is definitely all the way Oakland. And I'm sure their fans really do miss the Raiders going to Las Vegas. But they're still driving there, so that's how supportive they really are. I mean, no matter how far they go away from Oakland, they're still going to follow. It's just amazing how loyal the Raiders fans are.
Eric, you there, bud?
He's muted.
Yeah.
Hey, weren't you saying a couple weeks back when we were talking that one time that like no one in Vegas is a Raider fan, that they actually dislike you guys being there and shit? Was that?
Yeah. Apparently, a lot
That's
of
just
the
effed up.
people that have been living in Vegas for a long time, they hate that the Raiders are there because the taxes went up, or something like that. I don't know what went up. So, the prices went up of stuff, and they feel like it's the fault of the Raiders because it's a new stadium and they have to pay for the stadium, and they feel like, why do we have to pay for this team?
Is this the same thing as the Golden Knights too with the hockey, or is it just the Raiders?
Apparently not, because the Golden Knights actually won a Stanley Cup in the last since they went in the league, and they made it to the playoffs every year.
Yeah.
So you think if you win a Super Bowl this year, all that bullshit would stop?
Yeah,
Yeah, Super Bowls make
Fair
noise go.
winning makes everybody happy.
Absolutely. Jalen Duran has been picked by the Charlotte Hornets.
Yep,
That's the next
yep.
pick.
Yo, what is up, Coach? What is up, Coach Dante? Thanks for
Dante,
coming in,
what's
bro.
up, man?
Now I
Yeah.
got a question for you, Eric, and a serious one. Say, I do not wish this upon you. You know that I'm riding with you this year, definitely in your division. But say you guys don't win. When is your contract in Vegas up? Do we know?
It's like a 20-year contract.
Oh shit. Okay.
Shit.
I didn't know it
As
was
long
that
as
big.
Mark Davis wants to stay there. Mark Davis is not leaving.
I didn't know. But my whole thing is, if you wouldn't win in the next 10 years, we'll just put it that way. Do you think there would get to a point where they would be like, enough's enough and try and force you out of there to go back to Oakland?
I don't think so, but they'll try to force management to get out of there. In general, I think they would try to come after Davis and stuff because it's like, this is our chance to really win, you know. And if you can't win, then it's like, what's the excuse now?
Gotcha.
What do you think is more egregious out of these teams that left to go to a new city? The Chargers, the Rams, or the Raiders?
Chargers.
I say the Chargers.
Chargers.
Listen, man, I heard talks and it was just kind of like little crickets. But for some reason, there was some conversation about taking the Bears out of Chicago at one time.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
No lie. This was just recently, man. I'm talking like maybe 8 months ago. You know, like, but I guess they've been talking about it for a long time. And I even made the comment. I was like, listen, you can't take the Chicago Bears out of Chicago.
No.
It will no longer be the same. It will
That
no
would be
longer.
like taking
the Bears.
the Eagles out of Philadelphia or the Giants out of New York or
Or
Dallas
the Bulls
out
out
of
of
Dallas.
Chicago.
You can't do that. The Chicago Bears are an iconic franchise that have been in Chicago for many, many years. They're one of the first NFL teams. You can't
Soldier
take
Field,
Chicago
still there.
out of Chicago.
Exactly, I know, and I 100% agree with you. And then there was talks about Buffalo moving because Buffalo is not, they want a new stadium and stuff because their stadium they've been playing in for so long, dude. That I pity them so
They are
bad.
getting a new one,
They
though.
got that done. I think they're going to get a new
Yeah,
stadium.
the
I think-
taxpayers are all upset. They're paying for it. New Yorkers are paying taxes on it.
Yeah.
Well, they deserve it though, you know.
Yeah, Buffalo's not going anywhere.
But at one time they were even talking about moving Buffalo because they couldn't get the funds together for a new stadium, and they're like, "Well, we don't know." And then it's like, "No, dude, you can't move the Buffalo Bills.
No,
You can't."
Buffalo is another one of those teams.
Yeah, like there's certain teams you can move, but then there's certain teams you just can't.
Move Jacksonville. They're too busy wanting to play overseas more than anything. Get Jacksonville out of there.
Redskins used to be in Boston.
Like further
True.
said, move Arizona. Fuck.
Yo, Kemba Walker's going to Detroit.
What?
Kemba Walker.
Hold on, I just want to make sure. Give me a second.
So it's
So
career
guys, you
over
fell
now.
for some
The
trap.
Knicks
Hold
traded
on,
up.
hold on. Just
Hey, if Mitch fell for a trap, kick him off the stream.
nope. Sam's Knicks are trading Kemba Walker to Detroit, and the Knicks are getting Jalen Duren.
Why the hell did they trade away Jeremy Grant just to bring in a?
Okay, look. What is all this?
Our team gives you a promo code for 10 viewers for a whole day.
Wait, what's the trade?
So the Knicks are giving Detroit Kemba Walker, right?
Well, maybe they got off of Jeremy
Yeah,
Grant.
Kemba Walker to Detroit, and the Knicks are getting Jalen Duren.
There you go. Come visit us.
So it's got to be a 3-team trade then.
We'll
Because
take him
didn't
in.
Jalen Duren just get? Who did Jalen Duren? Jalen Duren got. Oh, the Hornets traded Jalen Duren to the Knicks. Okay,
So it's a 3-team trade.
it's got to be. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
Is that one of your people just trolling, or that's like a bot or some shit?
That's a bot, I think, dude. That's
That's
a
a bot.
You bot. If you're tired of advertising, then stop fucking advertising. It don't make any
Bots.
sense. This says at the end, tired of advertising. What the fuck? Okay, shit. There you go. In the words of AK, fuck you.
Damn.
That's respect right there.
Twitch bot owned.
watch the whole Twitch stream go down. Oh shit, my bad.
Yo,
Wait, is this
I'm
on
looking-
Twitch?
dude. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
yeah,
sweet,
yeah.
yeah.
This-
That's Twitch.
This is on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Oh, that's sweet. I've never been on Twitch. That's cool.
I've never had Twitch either.
Hello, Twitch people. How
How
are
you
you?
doing, Twitch? What's going on, Twitch people?
That's what I said, man. Whenever you're on this StreamYard here, you'll have options to go anywhere you want.
Yeah, I like Twitch, man. Twitch is awesome. I just recently got into Twitch, dude. Everyone on there is so friendly. I haven't been into like a bad chat room. And when I say, "Hey, how y'all doing?" and everyone's like, "Who are you? Who's this guy?" And when like get to know me, I'm like, "Hey, cool dude, just trying to chill, watch. Not really trying to chat, just trying to watch." Then they like give me a gifted sub, and I'm like, "Dude, you guys are being too nice now." That's cool. I don't know what a gifted stuff does, but thanks.
Sweet, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I love it's cool, man. Everyone's really nice on Twitch.
I gotta hop on there.
Yeah, definitely, dude. They got some real cool good. I like how on Twitch they have like these games where like everyone in the chat can play, like marbles and these fall guys. Like you can get on the game and you can be a part of the game
Oh shit, that's dope.
and not even be playing the game. There's like all sorts of games that these streamers have where like you just be in the chat, you put like exclamation point play, and then now you're part of the game. Really cool.
Sick, man.
I ain't gonna lie,
pretty nice.
knowing me, I'll probably get banned off of Twitch. Like, that's why I don't trust myself
I
on
saw
Twitch.
someone yesterday get banned. I have no idea what they did. They literally, like, for 1 second they were there, and then an error message came up said they violated the terms of service and completely were gone. They couldn't even find their
Those
name
terms of
anymore. I was
service
like,
are crazy. You can't say the word SIMP on Twitch.
really?
I guess the
Oh, I
guidelines and
see.
stuff.
Really?
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy.
All I know is I only stream Madden on there other than this. And yeah, that's just a lot of F-bombs being dropped. So unless you get off Twitch
Wait,
for
what
multiple
what
F-bombs at a single sentence, then I'm okay.
You
What are
play
you
on
talking
PC,
about?
AK?
I got Xbox.
Xbox. Cool.
Oh, L.
I got a PS4. But
Hell, get on my level, kid.
PlayStation all day, man. I'll beat you in Madden, bro.
Get on my level, kid.
You're two versus my two. We'll play squad. I know you like that.
Yo.
Should I even say what I got or no?
do it.
Bro, I will take a. I
PS5.
take pictures. I
Oh,
in MUT online, dude. I held 420 for like a month and a half. I was so proud of it. I took a picture of it. Right, 20 out of everyone in the world,
Nice.
and then right now I'm 391.
The-
So yeah, we'll play. I'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah, I'm 10,000.
Like facts. Like facts.
No, I'm just- I'm just waiting on this Lakers pick, man.
I got commercial.
I'm waiting on the Bulls.
Well, here's
The
some,
Bulls-
here's
the
some
Bulls
football
are the
news.
18th pick. The
I
Bulls
know.
are the
I got
18th
some
pick.
football news.
What?
Pro Football Talks Mike Florio reports that the Saints running back Alvin Kamara is bracing for a suspension of at least 6 games.
Yeah, I kind of saw
Yeah.
that coming.
And PFN's Aaron Wilson for Deshaun Watson. There is concern from the NFL Players Association that the league will look to suspend Deshaun Watson for the entire 2022 season, if not indefinitely. So,
Wow.
not looking good for Mr. Watson as well as Mr. Kamara.
Wow.
So wait, here's my thing: if they suspend him indefinitely, does that mean that the Cleveland Browns get their money back?
I'm not sure. Probably.
I was listening to a
Yep.
a podcast on Philly sports here, and the guy said that he's an ex-player, and he goes, apparently they have clauses in their contracts, even if they run a stop sign and they get a ticket for it, a team can actually release them.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, they'll
That
get all the money
disaster.
back.
So
I let you-
I mean,
I
they
let
put
you
something
in.
in
That
his
was
contract
AK.
for this, and if they're like, if you get definite suspension, we ain't paying you a dime, son.
The Browns will be number one
Slay.
in cap space
That
next
was just wow.
Magic. Oh, Mitch, this is the total trade details for the Knicks and the thing.
Go for it.
The Knicks acquired Jalen Duren, but
Yep.
they also packaged him along with Kemba Walker to the Pistons for more picks. So Duren actually
So
is not with the
Doran's
Pistons.
on Detroit
Yes.
with Kemba Walker.
Yes.
So is
Wow.
Ivy. What happened? So is
Yeah.
Ivy saying Detroit.
It says right here the New York Knicks trade Kemba to the Pistons. New York acquires Jalen Duren from the Hornets and packaged him with Kemba to the Pistons. That's
Yo,
according to Shams.
Mitch,
Dude, that's insane.
Knicks are
Mitch,
getting
I've
picks
gotten
together.
The last 7 picks right, Mitch. I've gotten almost every pick right after the point where the fifth.
Then it just went downhill.
Yeah, I've gotten every single pick right up until the 5th pick.
Yo, Slay, who you got the Raptors taking in the second round then?
Dog, I don't.
Come on, bro.
I don't know. Maybe Jake LaRavia or something. Dalen Terry.
You don't
Dude.
think Nemhart? You don't think Nemhart?
Maybe that's a good pick. I think that's
Slay.
I
pitched
wouldn't mind
Logan
Nemhart.
off. Slay. I pitched Logan off just by saying 4 words.
That's why you don't say stuff like that, bro. Knicks and Sixers fans can't get along.
All I said was Knicks, you happy. And he goes off.
And that's something I'll never do. I'm not having any Knicks and Sixers fans in one stream together, bro. That's already a kryptonite.
I mean, it's New York and Philly.
You had
That's
me
what
and
you
Logan
expect.
before.
Nah. We didn't talk about the Sixers and Knicks, though. That would have been a
Right.
different story if we did that.
Mark Williams to the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh, I got that pick right. Let's get it. I said it would be either Curry Eason, or Mark Williams. Let's get it.
You want a cookie?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, there are going to be a ton of Duke players drafted this round for sure.
Most definitely, yeah.
But
So do you guys root for college basketball the same teams you root for college football, or are they different?
yes, I root for Auburn in both sports.
Rutgers,
Wait,
Purdue,
hold on.
Virginia
Hold
Tech.
on.
Hold
What?
up. I can only hear one at a time, honestly.
Hold
What's
on.
up?
So Detroit, look how many guards they have now. They have Ivy. They have Cade.
Detroit.
They have Killian Hayes. Jaden Ivy. Like
They might be loading up a trade.
Kemba Walker.
I heard they were interested in Ayton. That they were thinking about interested in Deontay Ayton.
Wait,
Or DeAndre
Ayton?
Ayton. Yeah, they're
Ayton?
interested in getting DeAndre Ayton.
I like
maybe
that.
they're
Rumors
packaging
that the
some guys
Raptors
for
are going to
him.
go after Rudy Gobert.
That's true.
How you pick it?
We need a big. We have no bigs. Like, we got owned this year because no bigs.
We have a big.
Yeah, you
That's
got to have
crazy.
that big. We had to punch him in the face in order to stop him.
Devin Booker to
All the fans were so mad on
Did you
Twitter.
say
It was
Devin
great.
Booker to the Lakers?
bring Devin Booker, bro. Bring
Devin
Booker.
Stop
Booker
it.
ain't happy right now. Him and Kyle Kendall just broke up today.
Who?
So
Oh, that's the goddamn
Kardashian?
The
Oh, I
Kardashian.
wonder why. He has the Kardashian curse. No
They've been
wonder why
together
that
for-
team sucks.
They've been together for 2 years, and then all of a sudden,
I've never heard that. That's
First off, I just got to put this out there right
The
now.
Hawks are taking AJ Griffin. The Hawks are taking
If
AJ
you let
Griffin.
a man sit there and you date a Kardashian, I feel no pity for you. You knew what you were walking into the moment you said yes.
Mhm.
So yeah, I pity no man.
no
who
pity there, no doubt.
Corey.
I agree.
That's great.
That family is curses. That family is a curse to athletes, musicians, or anybody. Whenever an athlete or a musician or anybody dates a Kardashian, it normally does not end very well.
Yeah, you might as well say you want to end your career, is what you're saying.
Bro, you think people would have learned after the 10th guy?
Nope. Because they have one thing: money, and they all think they have good looks.
And power.
I don't
yeah.
get it. I don't get it.
Wait,
Um,
Slay, are you there?
I don't know why they're irrelevant. Just because of Robert Kardashian and the O.J. Simpson trial, I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it.
That's
Same
a
here.
question that
Same
I've
here,
been
Further.
asking for
Same here.
years. Further, I agree. The same thing.
Yeah.
Same
Like,
thing.
cool, your dad was a lawyer. Okay.
And their dad too.
But that's LA for you, because I was born and grew up in LA. That's just the atmosphere. Like, if you're related or know someone, like, y'all, you kiss the celebrity, you're automatically now famous. It's like kiss and tell.
Well,
yeah.
it was like the Hilton sisters when they were the first ones to really do that. The heiresses of a billionaire company or a billionaire organization. They became
No doubt.
became big because of that.
Yo, I just found this fake Twitter profile of Sam's saying that the Lakers are trading Westbrook to the Bulls.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Oh, give me Zach Levine.
Is that true?
No, I said it was from a fake account.
Fuck you, Mitch.
Why would you do that to AK? Seriously, why would you do that to AK?
I do not believe it one bit.
I said it was a fake account from the beginning.
Are you trying to kill your co-host?
You gotta watch out for those check marks, those blue check marks, man.
So happy.
Yeah, that's why I said it was a fake.
You're trying to break your
Yeah, what's
co-host's
up,
heart,
Ashley?
Mitch, by saying that.
No, you can't break me, man.
I was
My-
gonna
I
tell-
can't.
Russell Westbrook will break you.
If
at
I
the
get
Bulls.
Madden and beat him in Madden,
That ain't gonna ever happen.
because when you play regular Madden, not MUT, when you play regular,
That's,
because
yeah.
Tyler will only play
I mean,
MUT.
Madden is
Another Duke to the Hawks. Wow.
Yeah. Another
Madden.
dude play.
I'm lagging, sorry.
I gotta
Wow.
wonder if a lot of these moves are being made tonight. There won't really be any trades or anything, but you're going to start seeing a lot more trades as like the next week goes on because free agency is starting in about a week. So there could be a lot of crazy movement coming in the next few days.
No doubt.
Like, players opting in or opting out of their contracts, and a lot of player movement as teams get under the salary cap, or teams try to position themselves to make a big free agent signing or trade because I believe free agency starts on the 2nd or the 1st. I'm not sure. Of July. So there's going to be a lot of crazy movement happening in the next 7 to 10 days, maybe 14 overall. It's going to be insanity in the NBA.
All
A
I
lot
know
of
is
big
we
names
got
being
to
moved
keep
too.
back, so I'm happy.
Well, are you guys keeping Levine and Vucevic? I heard rumors that you might be
Yeah.
trading Vucevic and Levine might be gone.
Levine is staying.
No,
Levine
he's staying. He's there.
That's it. That's a good move by you guys, keeping him, as well as DeRozan.
Dude, I told you, man, there's no way you can slap that man on a Mountain Dew commercial and then trade him away from my team. Like, that's just rude to me. But we ended up keeping him, so maybe that commercial was a good token for me.
Mm-hmm.
June 30, Jeff.
It's June 30th? Okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm
the
not seeing
Rockets are
any.
taking Torrey Eason. The
Is,
Rockets are taking Eason.
Wow.
Randall,
Eason
is that
from
when they can
LSU.
start? Is that when they can start negotiating players, or that's when officially free agency opens?
That's when
That's
it
when
opens,
free-
I think.
That's when it opens.
Yeah.
So
That's
it
when it
opens
opens.
It opens a week from today. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Perfect.
What'd you say, Mitch?
The Rockets are taking Eason. Tari Eason, the center
Yeah.
from LSU.
Nice.
The Knicks are a wild card because you really don't know what the heck the Knicks are going to do. But they're stacking up picks like they're going to do something.
Bulls and 2 picks. Bulls and 2 picks.
Huh?
The Bulls picked in 2 picks here. 18.
Oh yeah. Well, technically it's one because I already know who they're
True.
taking.
Yeah, true. Sorry. Yeah.
What was the biggest weakness on the Bulls this year?
Center
Injuries.
Their health.
injuries.
Caruso. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
We
Nah.
gotta
tell you what.
It was just
I'm not-
injuries.
I'm not a fan of this Eric Gordon hypothetical trade for Thibault. I have got
Why?
zero threat tag. I don't want him. He's old.
But
Eric
He's old.
Gordon was the best shooter on our bench if we get him. We don't have a shooter.
You guys
Go back-
traded your shooter to my
Go
team.
back-
You traded your best
further,
shooter to
go
the
back and
Nets.
look
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking about the
Messi.
bench.
further. Go
I'm
back
talking
and
about
look
the
at
bench.
when Houston was
Oh,
when Houston went on their run and he was on the team. Go back and look at his numbers for the season and into the playoffs. That'll be a kind of an indication of what he'll be like on the team.
You're pretty much trading. You pretty much began Eric Gordon to replace Seth Curry because Seth Curry was your 3-point shooter besides Green, and you traded him
Eric
to the
Gordon
Nets.
will
so
come off the bench.
that
He'll
hurt
be the
that
sixth
team.
man.
Require Memphis center.
I could see this as a move to literally win next year, but he's not something for the future.
I mean
Because of his age.
that Nets Sixers trade that was made actually hurt both teams because the Sixers
did.
had something cooking. But when they trade away Drummond, they lost their depth in the front line. And when they trade away Seth Curry, they lost their best 3-point shooter. And we already know what
Right.
happened in the Nets. They pretty much collapsed because they didn't have another guy that could score.
Oh,
besides,
I'm calling
Durant
it right
Irving.
now. I'm
That
calling
trade
it
was
right
bad
now.
for both teams.
I'm calling it right now. The Sixers are getting Andre Drummond back. I'm calling it.
You can have him. Take him. I take
I'll
him.
take
I
him
don't
for
want
the
him.
backup center.
You can
I'll be
have him.
back.
I don't want Drummond.
I'll be back closer to the Laker pick. I'll be back.
Okay.
All right.
I don't
All right,
want Drummond.
Eric.
Take him.
He was a
What the
shout
fuck?
out to the 22 people in here. Thank
Yes.
you.
Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe to Hardcore Sports and everybody up here. Appreciate you guys. I'm on the road to 1K. Mitch is on the road to. What are you at, Mitch? Anywho,
I think
Jeff
2K.
is on the road to 200.
Let's go.
Get my boy to 200 if you guys can. And Slay's
you
on
got
his way to. Huh?
How much you got further?
I think like 430. I'm on the way to 500, just like AK.
There
Five,
you
and we'll talk about 1,000 another day.
go. Yeah, for sure. It's just easier to say on the road to 1K because that's everything in between.
I love that picture though. The Bulls picture. It's pretty nice.
It is dope, isn't it?
It is pretty nice. I gotta admit.
Yeah, that's dope. I like it.
It's like the red in the background along with the Bulls
Yeah.
symbol. I can't hate the Bulls. I really can't hate the Bulls. I got nothing
No.
against your basketball team.
You know that's the one thing I can say. I was sitting up here and I was like, man, I was like, it's kind of cool to have a team that I see how the Sixers fans are up here talking and stressing right now, and me as an Eagle fan, I know what we go through each and every year, and it's actually nice to just have a team that you can just kind of sit back and just know you're kind of good. You don't have to stress. You just are like, hey, just keep going the way you're going. So, and no one holds ill will towards us. We don't really do anything to anyone. We all can
You got a
kind of get.
likable team. You got
Yeah.
a likable team.
Yeah. So,
Everybody hates us. We're the most hated team in sports.
No,
Everybody
no,
hates the
that's the
Nets.
Lakers. That's the Lakers.
No. It's not the Lakers anymore. Everybody hates the Nets. They are
Why is that?
begging for the Nets because of the loudmouth the loudmouth bandwagon Nets fans that were talking trash to all these other fan bases because they got KD, they got Kyrie, we got all these big players in there. The typical big three thing. So the Nets became the most hated team amongst everybody. They couldn't stand the Nets more than the Lakers because Nets fans were loudmouths and talkers. I never was because I know my team. But there are a lot of other Nets fans that were talking smack, and I just didn't get it. That's probably why the Nets fans were – and the Nets became one of the most hated teams in sports, especially in
Does that
the
have
NBA.
to do with being a New Yorker?
Well, partially, yeah. I think
That's just-
Knicks fans were jealous because the Nets were the team that people were talking about because the Knicks have been struggling for years. And also
Right.
because, the fact that the Nets put together
Okay, okay.
championship
So the
team.
Pistons are going to buy out Kemba Walker.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. They don't need him on that team.
What up, Drew?
So
yo, what's good, Drew?
that's a smart
Welcome,
move by the
buddy.
Pistons. Buy him out, and then he can, if he wants
What's
to,
up,
maybe
Drew?
sign with a contender.
And y'all got, like, I tell you though, the Nets have so many celebrities going to games. Like every other game, there's a celebrity there. Y'all have a huge list.
It'll be going away if Durant and Irving aren't there anymore. Trust me. All those celebrities that are going to Nets games now, if Durant
Yeah.
and Irving are not there anymore, those celebrities will go away, and the Nets will be irrelevant again, like they were before. That's the only reason why.
Tari Eason
I know a
to
lot of them are like, Brooklyn natives or, New Yorkers, mainly from Brooklyn.
Mhm.
Like Jay-Z, Rappaport, those type of people.
Yeah. Oh, they had a reason to be
Oh
confident.
my
because-
God!
Yeah.
I know who the Bulls took, and I wanted him for the Sixers so freaking bad.
You did?
Who?
Yeah, Dalen Terry, the guard, 6'7".
Does he have any relation to
They did.
Jason Terry?
I don't know. I don't think so. But
Hey.
damn it, that's one of the guys I wanted.
I will
That was
take
like-
it.
That was like my top two guy.
What is he? A point guard? Shooting
He's
guard?
a guard.
He's a guard.
He's a guard,
6'7", bro.
For 7, yeah.
You need a point guard.
So the Bulls are on the clock right now?
They're on the clock, but it's already on Twitter.
There we go. I'm good with it. Solid.
Here, I'm gonna. Here,
I
I'm
am
gonna tweet-
really lagging then. Because
here, I'm gonna tweet it at you. again.
accept. Wait, what?
I'm tweeting it at you right now.
Oh,
I think he was referencing a movie on that.
yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. I was too locked in.
I should introduce you to one of my buddies sometime, AK. He's a big movie guy too. I think you guys would get along really well.
Oh, we gotta talk. When are we doing this movies podcast?
Yeah, dude, I want to join that for sure. I love movies. Big Oscar fan.
Oh, man,
I'm
we
a
can-
big movie dude too, man.
But the movies. Oh my god, that can go on for hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to make an episode with like make it 1 hour and then
No,
spread it out.
no, we're gonna have to make it.
I would rather do it on a weekend when we all have off work and we can just literally take our time and bullshit.
That's a good idea.
Now
Just-
we should
just
keep
have
that
it there.
on the AK. We should keep that on the network and not our channels. Just keep it on the network.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just something off topic of sports and stuff. Just kick
Yeah,
back.
they're trying to get Brunson. They're trying to get Brunson the Knicks. And Brunson is really close with Leon Rose. Like, they're like family, basically. So,
Yeah.
AK, you said you don't watch much, but you're getting. Who are y'all getting the Bulls? They're getting Dalen Terry, Jadis. They got
Yeah.
Dalen Terry.
Guard 6'7".
So have you been to the Barclays Center?
No.
Who? Nope.
Jeff.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I've never been to an actual Bulls game, man. I would love to go someday. That'd be dope.
They might. To be honest,
I wish I
keep
could
an
have went
open mind.
was playing.
The Knicks could. They could get Jalen Brunson, but
Yeah,
I don't know
they're
if he's
trying to
gonna
open
leave
up cap
Dallas.
space, which is working.
It's the best thing for the Knicks to do. They need players. They need players on that team that are gonna
Jalen Brunson would
generate
be a
excitement.
great. Wait, would he start for them?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be
You're
him
paying him
and
while you
RJ
start.
Barrett. It'll be him
Yeah.
and RJ for the backup. And then Cam Reddish will come off the bench.
Canadian.
All right, real quick. This is gonna tell me ultimately if I should do this movie thing or not. I got one question to ask you guys if you know it. If you know it, and many of you do, then we'll probably end up doing it. Do any of you guys remember Angels in the Outfield?
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude. It was
It's
funny.
part
I
of my
had a
childhood.
friend in college that looked just like
Yep.
that little kid.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it.
That was one
I
of
love
Joseph
that movie.
Gordon-Levitt's
That's a
first
childhood
movies.
memory.
Yeah, it was one of Joseph Gordon-Levitt's first movies.
Why I'm asking that question is while I was reading BLSG's message there, he's like, the Knicks aren't getting Jalen Brunson. And first thing that popped into my mind was that little kid, the little brother of the dude. He was like, it could happen.
Oh yeah.
It could happen.
It could happen.
It could happen.
Oh,
The
great.
Angels are going to go to the pennant. No, they're not. It could happen.
Son of a. Oh, my God.
What happened, Mitch?
What movies?
No, nothing happened. I'm just. This conversation about movies.
That's one of the best. That's another one of them Tony Danza movies. I love
I'm
Tony
just trying to
Danza.
look at trades right now. And just Kemba Walker right now. Shams.
I think the Knicks are gathering picks so they can go star chasing. They might be one of those teams that want to get Kyrie Irving. They might be trying to put together a package. If Irving really is leaving the Nets, the Knicks might be one of those teams that are trying to bring Kyrie Irving in and trying to get as many picks as they can to make a trade for Kyrie Irving in a sign and trade. I could definitely see it.
Wait, listen to this. Since June of 2021, Kemba Walker has been traded from the Celtics to the Thunder, bought out by the Thunder, signed by the Knicks, traded to the Pistons, and now likely bought out by the Pistons in order to join a fifth different team in a little over a year.
I feel bad for Kemba.
Man,
Such a
talk
great player, but just
about
injury
used
issues.
and abused. Jesus.
Yeah, great player. It's just injury problems killed him.
No, he was great for the Hornets, and then he just like flopped. It
He got
wasn't
hurt.
injured.
He had knee injuries.
He
Knee
had
issues.
that.
That's why he flopped.
Oh, here comes the actual pick. Dalen Terry. Whoop, whoop. From Arizona.
Beautiful, beautiful skyline picture of New York City.
Yo, what
Yeah,
up, Taco?
definitely.
Taco.
Yeah.
What's up,
Tuesday.
Taco?
Oh, what's up, buddy? Oh, yes. I agree. Angels in the Outfield is one of the most underrated sports movies of all time, not just baseball.
I got another one for you.
No.
You ever remember the movie The Big Green?
Yes.
Soccer movie?
Oh, that was the
Yeah.
dopest dude. I wore that VHS tape out.
That, Little Giants. There's another one that was really good too. I forget the.
No,
just
no
slipped
lie
my
though.
mind.
Angels in the Outfield, Danny Glover,
Sandlot.
amazing.
Sandlot. What
Yeah,
about
like
the?
Sandlot.
what the
Dude,
hell?
what happened to that big the guy with the orange hair, the kind of chubby kid, dude? He was
Oh
one of my
yeah,
yeah,
Me?
yeah, yeah. On the
Oh,
big green, he's the goalie.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the one that
I
had
thought
all
you were
those
talking about
dreams and
Sandlot.
everything.
Yeah, but he was in other movies too. Wasn't he in Little Giants too? I'm
No,
thinking
no, he wasn't.
no,
He
he was
wasn't
in
in Little
Sandlot.
Giants.
He was
Yeah.
in Sandlot. He was the
Yeah.
catcher.
Yeah, he's doing social media now.
Oh, really? Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what happened to these child
He's
actors.
like big on TikTok now.
Yo,
What was the name
I
of the
was
movie? What was the name of the movie that with the kid that tripped over the rookie, the one where he tripped
Yeah.
over the baseball and got that
Yo,
powerful arm?
Pimper, you're definitely
Major
gonna like
League.
Dalen Terry,
Major
bro. That
League.
was a great pick.
Oh, that's gonna be a good pick, dude. Definitely. Yeah, we got a good one right there, dude. Don't be stressing about it. We're good.
Gotta see the kid play. See what he can do on the field.
Um,
On the court?
Yeah, the court. I got mixed up with football. On the court.
Yeah.
What about
I gotta-
Major League?
I
You
got-
guys like Major League?
Major League, yes. That's
Yeah.
my favorite baseball movie.
Major League was great.
Have you ever seen the garbage picking, field goal kicking Philadelphia phenomenon? It used to be a Disney movie back in the 90s. It was
Yeah.
right when Lurie became the owner of the Eagles.
Beavis, and Butthead live in
Tony
what?
Danza. Yeah,
Oh,
dude, the new Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead
Oh.
was awesome.
So who the
Shut up,
Timberwolves?
Beavis.
Who are the Timberwolves taking here? Let me look it up. Oh, Jake LaRavia! No,
That's a
no!
horrible
I wanted
impression.
this guy for the Sixers. Jake
I thought you wanted
LaRavia,
my guy for the Sixers. Make up your fucking mind.
dude. I have like a whole list of guys I want for the Sixers. I have like a whole list.
Greedy
No.
motherfucker.
Wow.
No, I did it with the painted lines.
I know.
Like, damn, that was the next guy I wanted. Fuck.
Damn it,
Martin
Mitch.
Beauchamp. EJ Liddell is still there. Martin Beauchamp is still there. There's a lot of guys still there.
They're still there. No worries.
Yeah, but knowing the Sixers are going to trade, which I want them to do.
Terry's not there.
I just hope we get a productive
Wow.
pick like Maxey from last year. That's all we need. Just someone to put points on the board.
AK, the Bullets need Harden.
Contributors.
I'm
Have
good.
fun.
You know,
You don't want Harden. You don't
I'm
want
good.
Harden.
I'm good.
Chauncey, I'm telling you right now, Sixer fans, you are going to be miserable with Harden. He's not going to be as great as you think. The guy's
I know
loading
that.
and skill set. It's
Trust
going to be
me,
a
I know that.
nightmare. It's going to be
I
a
know
nightmare
that.
for you guys.
Oh, they're
Oh,
trading the pick?
quickly they turn, man.
Hold on. Timberwolves are trading the pick? Or. Oh, wait. I'm confused.
There's rumors that they were thinking about trading D'Angelo Russell. They're trying to clear him out their cap.
Yeah, but then it said proposed trade on the top left with Memphis. So I'm like, is this going to Memphis?
Maybe.
If this is going to Memphis, then okay. Yeah,
I mean, they need
it's
some,
going
they
to
need some guard
Memphis.
help.
It's
They
going
need
to
some guard
Memphis.
help.
Yeah,
they
it's going to
they
Memphis.
badly need guard help on
Yeah,
that team.
Minnesota's getting picks 22 and 29. So it's
That makes sense because
that does make sense. I like
they're
that a
great.
lot.
They're great in the front court with Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards. They just need some help at the guard position, in the back court because they're so good in the front court.
still got some
Jaden
Ohio
Hardy's
State
still there.
guys still there.
Dude, how is Jaden Hardy still here? Like the hell? Wow, I'm shocked. Oh, they're talking about the Sixers now. Why is Embiid covering his face? Why is Harden upset? Oh, great.
Because they flopped. They should have went
And
further
there's
than
Doc
they did.
Rivers. I hate
Sixers
Doc Rivers.
failed. They failed as
They
bad as the
did.
Nets did.
They did.
Yes, I agree with Jeff. They both failed.
They both
teams
failed.
were supposed to go so much further than they did.
Yeah. That's why I think the trade was bad because the Harden leaving the Nets killed them, and I
And
think
by the way,
you
when the
guys
Sixers
getting
draft,
Harden, it
I'm
ruined your
getting full
chemistry.
screen. When
It ruined your chemistry.
when the Sixers draft, I'm taking full screen. So I want to get a good look at my reaction on who we get. Or
Our
what we
problem
do.
is we get Embiid into the playoffs and he gets injured every single year in the playoffs with this orbital eye fracture that's not good.
Yeah.
and then he has to sit out, and so we lose games, and now we're struggling because the whole time he's looking through probably one eye and has a mask on his face. And another thing is, Embiid does everything. He really does, but no one else. Like, we need more from the other team to contribute. Yes, we see them put up points, but we also need them to just put a little bit more contribution into the Sixers to win these games instead of just relying always on Embiid, because if Embiid isn't playing, we're losing.
Well, you have players there. I mean, Tobias Harris is no slouch. Danny Green was a good defensive player, and he could hit 3-point shots. Maxey's a good young player. Thibault's
You're right. There's no excuse. They are good players.
Harden's your other superstar. James Harden has always been known as a guy that can light it up during the regular season, but when the lights come on and they're bright, he always withers away and comes up short and comes up small. That is James Harden in a nutshell. And he did it again. Came up small for you guys in the playoffs, like he did for us the year before when he got hurt.
I mean, he just looked like, I don't know, he just looked like he wasn't even there. Something was just like bothering Harden. And I don't know what it is, but it had to do with the coach, because that was a rumor going around afterwards that there was some controversy going on with him and Rivers. I don't
Probably
know.
just some stripper that made him mad and he got upset.
Probably, yeah.
In the club.
But he was too busy doing when he was in Brooklyn, going to strip clubs, and he's actually paying attention to like the coaching. It was this. He's not a committed and winning player. Plain and simple, James Harden will fracture your team, and it just come out. It won't be that long until him and Embiid are going at each other off social media or on the
He
court.
found out Delilah's wasn't free in Philadelphia and got upset. He had to pay the bill.
James Harden he's not good for your team. It's going to hurt you guys overall long term.
That dude, people were telling this, and they were commenting when I posted a picture the day that it happened when we got him from the Nets and that trade happened. They already had a billboard up within 2 hours in Philadelphia, and I took a picture and posted it on Twitter, and I got like 1,000 likes and retweets, and people all over the NBA were commenting, I don't know why you people in Philadelphia really love him so much. He's just gonna quit on you like he does every team. And then at the end of the season, they're all like commenting back, I told you so.
Yeah, I think that's going to go down as one of the biggest disaster trades for both teams, because neither team really looks like they made
out. The Spurs are taking Malachi Branham. Okay.
I'm just waiting for trades of players.
Yeah, me too.
What the heck, man?
Yeah, this is very unusual.
Very anticlimactic.
I think everyone just knows what they want already. Like, I mean, they're letting the clock, of course, draw down for that TV ad commercial and make more money, NBA. But, I think every team's pretty much been set on all the players. They already know what they want.
Yeah. You probably won't see that many moves or trades until, sometime over the weekend or early next week before free agency. That's when you might start seeing a little bit of player movement that's going to be happening.
Agreed.
I don't know if anything's going to happen right now tonight. It could just be players just getting picked and then evaluating their teams and seeing which one of these stars they might want to think about keeping. That's the odd thing about the NBA. I kind of wish they would go with the opposite formula, where they would have free agency first and then go into the draft like the NFL does. It's very odd.
That would be interesting. Wow.
Because you have the season ended, just literally ended about a week ago, not even. You go right into the NBA draft, and then a few days later, you're going right into free agency. Whereas in the NFL, the season pretty much ends in the beginning of February. You have that break in between with the combine, so you have like a month and a half before free agency starts. Then you get that all out of the way, and then you have at least a month, close to a little bit over a month, until you have the drafts. So you have like that little bit of breathing period.
Yeah,
it gets you more hyped up.
Yeah,
it's not enough evaluation time for these teams to go through their roster, because they just finished the season, especially if you're the Warriors and the Celtics. You literally just wrapped up your season, and then you immediately have to go into the NBA draft and immediately go into free agency. You don't get a time to absorb what happened.
And I like that because of the NFL, you have the free agency, and then you can evaluate at the draft to literally see what your needs are in the draft. I need this. I need a defense. I need a safety. In the NBA, literally the Sixers can take anyone right now.
Mhm.
Nah, y'all probably gonna trade that pick, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we're trading it.
Oh, AK,
I have a feeling
Now you
too.
think we're trading it, Mitch? You just thought you had a list of all these players you wanted.
Yeah, that I want, but I want them to trade them. If they don't trade it, I got a list of players
Wait,
that I
what,
would like
Slay?
them
What
to
are you gonna
take.
say?
No, I was just gonna say for AK, Dalen Terry is a really good player. He's from Arizona, and he played Jalen Green in high school, and Nico Mannion. He played a couple players in the NBA, so he already has that resume of playing some players that are professional. So expect a lot from that dude, bro. He's a good player. You're muted.
Wait, do you guys still have Kobe White?
No, I like that pick, dude. I think he's gonna do good for us.
And he really loves Pop Tarts for some odd reason. Bro.
It's a random quote.
Why the fuck do I need to know that?
Bro,
You can give him some Pop Tarts.
Who doesn't
Slay,
like
did
Pop-Tarts?
Logan
Oh,
say
wait a
that?
minute, wait a minute,
I
wait a
like
minute.
Pop-Tarts.
If
Who
you
doesn't
tell
like
me this guy
Pop-Tarts?
really like fucking Pop Tarts that much, and I can pay him in Pop Tarts and save some money, then I'm all for it.
A Pop-Tart contract.
Like I will give you a truck full of s'more Pop Tarts.
oh,
Please,
damn.
Strawberry.
Denver, please take Nikola Jovic. Please.
Please, right?
Because you
I
want
want that
Jovic and Jokic.
Yes, please.
Is this kid a good player?
Yes.
Yeah, Jovic is a good player. He's a good
What is
I
he, a
like
guard?
him.
Was he like
No.
a top 3
He's a
European
small
player of the year
forward.
or something like that?
He's a small forward / power forward. He could play center though.
But they
He's
don't
like
really need. They don't need a small forward. They got Porter Jr.
No,
He
they
might-
need a
No,
power
they
forward.
might trade him.
They need a power forward. They really
That's
need
true.
a power forward.
They might trade him.
Well, they have Aaron Gordon, but that's been a disaster.
Right,
Yeah,
when that-
Gordon is trash, bro. Gordon,
Ugh.
bro. Mitch can get on the basketball court and play better than Aaron Gordon. That's how trash he is, bro.
That team
Damn.
struggled because they didn't have
Aaron
Jamal,
Gordon just
Jamal Murray.
he's not bad. He's
Uh,
okay. He's decent. He's not bad.
He's trash, bro. That
a good
man
eighth
is
player.
lost step, bro. He's not
Aaron
even good.
Gordon came into the league and he was regarded as like one of these big time prospects coming out of college, and he has been
Phillies are
average
down
at
1-0.
best.
Everyone's
Yeah.
just hyping him up because of the slam dunk contest. That's it.
Bro,
Yeah.
he's
That's the
not
only reason
even.
why.
He's not even good at dunking anymore. Like
No.
he lost his step.
Christian Braun is going to Denver.
What? That's a good pick, bro. That's
Christian Braun is going to Denver.
No
Wow.
Jokic.
really sneaky pick.
And
How
the
is
list-
Jaden Hardy still there?
You're
and the
gonna
list
take him.
keeps spinning.
I don't, if
I
Jaden
don't-
Hardy,
If
yeah,
he's
Jaden
there for
Hardy,
the Sixers, please.
you should
What up,
take him.
prime time?
Yeah,
What
what's
up,
going
bro?
on, Steve?
What's that prime time?
How?
I didn't think Jake LaRavia was gonna go in the first round. No, to be honest.
I
That
thought he was gonna go first, but later on, not that early.
yeah, at least like the 30th or 29th.
No, I had him going to us. I had him going like 23, 25.
I got a question for Slay.
Let's go.
We were talking with Eric earlier. What do you think the percentage chance that Russell Westbrook is a Laker going into the 2022-2023 season?
100%.
I would say like a 10% chance, to be honest, because
10%?
I think right now the number one destination is probably the Pacers. The Pacers make the most sense. Though.
What would they do? Just trade them and just get back draft picks, or they get back any player compensation?
I mean, remember the last time Russell Westbrook was like an MVP candidate was when he was with the Thunder, and their team was not like great. Only reason they were good was because they had him and Steven Adams. Yeah, so he got to go to like a rebuilding team to where he could get his points and like triple doubles and stuff. But
if they're getting rid of Westbrook, then you know they're going all out to try to get Kyrie Irving.
yeah,
That's a sure foregone conclusion. They wouldn't get rid of Westbrook unless they know they're going to get Irving.
yeah, and Brogdon is not staying with the Pacers, so that's
Oh
another
no,
reason.
he's getting traded. Yeah, Brogdon's definitely getting traded.
Yeah, so they're
They're
just
just
solely
gonna
relying on Halliburton right now. So yeah,
Yeah, Brogdon's pretty much going to be a salary dump, if anything.
So I got a question. If Terry ends up being a beast, which I think he will be, can I adopt the name Scary Terry for him, or is that too far?
you could.
I would. If I were you, I would have done that right out of the gate.
Yeah, let's just
Might
adapt.
have to
them.
ask Tymus on that one.
What do they call Terry?
Commanders. I ain't gotta ask them shit.
Well, you might have a problem with that if you
This,
keep so
this
calling
is
somebody else Scary
this is
Terry.
the NBA, not the NFL.
This is Commander Carson reporting for
To them,
G-
there's only one Scary Terry, and that's Terry McLaurin.
Sure, and then in the NFL, that is true. But he can be the Scary Terry of the NBA.
I'd love to see you tell him that if you ever say it.
I'll say it right to his face.
I'll
There's
laugh.
nothing
I'll
wrong with
laugh.
that.
I know, it's just
Isn't
before.
that what Terry Rozier's nickname is? Scary Terry Rozier?
That's actually true. Terry
That is
Rozier.
true.
Yeah.
Whatever happened
But
to him?
you just gotta ask him. But I mean, he'll probably take it from him. He'll just snatch it from him and be like, "It's mine now, homie."
Yeah.
Why are they talking about the Knicks trade now? Why?
The Knicks are making a
Because-
trade.
It's the same one that we already talked about.
Because they want to probably just go over it right now while they have like a little bit of time in between. Knicks fans are pissed again, which I don't believe them. Knicks fans
Yeah,
have a
I know
lot to
they're
be happy
pissed.
about.
Dude, I mean, they should be used
Might
to
be
it.
true. Juice.
Oh, they are definitely used to it.
It's Braun, not Brown.
Here's the proposed trade. Thunder received draft rights to Kusame Dieng, and the Knicks received multiple future first-round picks. That's the trade that happened earlier.
Yep.
Knicks are probably. I think they're like I said, they're gathering picks to try to acquire maybe a superstar. It's on a disgruntled team. Christian Braun to the Nuggets.
Oh, this is the pick Memphis got from that trade from Minnesota. This is their pick now. Sixers are picking soon. Next.
I'm just sitting here. I can't enjoy any picks because my team's not picking. So I'm just gonna see what happens in the draft.
We gotta come up with this system, AJ. As soon as I bring them in, you're not come out.
So I've recorded, so I'll be right back. Gotta get them highlights, guys. I'll be
Go
back.
for it.
The Sixers are done, and we'll talk.
Yeah.
I hope everybody's enjoying the stream tonight. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the stream below. Subscribe if you haven't already to all these great content creators up here on this panel. And when the stream is over, don't be afraid to leave a comment on some of the players that got selected in the draft, how you think your team did, and what your expectations for your team heading into NBA free agency next week, as well as the 2022-2023 NBA season. And thank you for coming by the stream.
So Memphis got the
Well said, man.
Memphis got a 7-footer Walker Kessler from Auburn. So there's another Auburn guy off the board. There's another Auburn
Dude, this is
guy.
painful. It's like, as a fan, because the NFL draft, at least, as a Giants fan, I had such incredible excitement because we had 2 top 10 picks. With the Nets, I'm trying to get a little excited, but we're not picking in the first round. So
We're
it's
picking
just-
next.
Wait.
The Sixers are up.
I feel you, Jeff. I'm the same way, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, how'd you lose your? Oh, Thaddeus Young. Dude, Thaddeus Young's been in the league for God knows how long.
Yeah, he's a
I remember
dinosaur.
when he played for the Nets years ago.
I remember when he played for the Sixers.
Yeah, for everybody.
He played for the Bulls.
He's a good player, though.
Okay.
He's a good player.
We could get EJ Liddell. We could get Jaden Hardy. We could get. Oh, I could get. Thank you, Washington Jr.
Grizzlies Timberwolves proposed trade. Draft rights to Jake LaRove and a future second-round
LaRove.
pick. I just went off the TV.
Don't be.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Guys,
Moment.
you're gonna mess it up.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you seen it? You seen the trade?
What?
The Sixers are trading the 23rd pick for Memphis to DeAnthony Melton. They're getting DeAnthony Melton to the Sixers.
I'll take that. If that's actually true, I don't believe you right now.
Oh, look at what Woj said on Twitter.
Oh, I was on Sam's.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What did
the
Woj
Sixers
say?
got D'Anthony Melton.
Yeah, the Sixers.
Woo! I'll take that. Great shooter off the bench.
The
Wow.
Sixers the number 23 pick for D'Anthony Melton.
I'll take it. So the Memphis has a pick back to back.
Yep.
It's good. If you're a ready-made team, get some more ready-made players, especially some
I'll
depth
take
and
it.
shooters. Sixers need shooters, so that's a good pickup.
Sixers get D'Anthony Melton. All right.
That maybe is your replacement for Seth Curry. Maybe even Danny Green too.
Danny Green is done. He's injured.
I
That's
heard
what I
my
mean.
Lakers. I heard my Lakers are in the market for Seth Curry. I heard that. Like there's a rumor.
You heard that from everybody. You
I-
heard that from
Everyone gives a
The
fuck.
Nets would be
Man.
foolish to trade away Seth Curry. They'd be absolutely foolish to trade away Seth Curry.
All right, I just want to see something. So,
Yo, that rain is putting me to sleep. Whoever that is.
Yeah.
That is all. No, don't mute it. Shit, that was awesome. I was enjoying it.
That's me. I'm outside having a smoke.
No, you're good. I'm enjoying it. It's peaceful. Bro, why do you think I go hunting in the fall for deer, man? Go out, sit in the woods all day. That's peaceful as shit. Clear your
Shit, I
mind.
gotta come out. I gotta come out your way. Then come shoot with you. Then.
Hell yeah. I live
You sit
right.
on the street.
I live right up next to the mountain. So.
Sitting here on the stream, all of a sudden we're going to hear some snoring because AK's fell asleep because of the
Oh
rain.
hell no.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's why I muted it right away.
Nope.
my dad screamed. He probably just saw the trade.
Good scream or bad scream?
It was a good one. I could tell.
Okay.
Yeah, you got better. A good addition for your bench.
And you're sure
I
that's what
like-
he's screaming about?
Yeah, because
You may wanna
on
go check on
TV, on TV, the TV up here is faster, and the TV downstairs.
76ers soap opera. I'm watching.
Well, yeah, it's someone else you can fuck up.
Lucas, there we go. I like it. I like it. I like it. Hit the like button though. I would like that board.
He didn't
Yeah.
catch the one.
I didn't even hear you, honestly.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
What'd you say? I didn't even hear you.
I said, it's just someone else you can fuck up.
Oh, I heard you say that. Yeah, but I want to wait. How old is he again?
24, 25?
Who, Melton?
Yeah, 24.
Would he start or is he going to be off the bench?
I'm not hating on the Sixers. I'm just fucking with Mitch.
Yeah, I think he's coming off the bench.
Hey, one thing about Joel Embiid, he's always good for a very entertaining post.
D'Anthony Melton shot 36% from three for his career, 37 last year.
I caught that, Jeff. Joel
Hey,
Embiid. I'm gonna use that.
And Joel Embiid, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one, it's a little off. He's always good for like an entertaining press conference, Joel Embiid. All
Yeah,
the time.
no doubt.
Because he's like, he's just wondering what he's going to say next to piss somebody off.
Yeah.
Get under somebody's skin.
Yeah, he's good at defense too. D'Anthony Melton, I like this.
He's probably your replacement for Danny Green and Seth Curry at your shooting guard position. So it makes
Yeah.
sense. And
Oh, Danny Green is gone.
also they traded Danny Green.
Is Danny Green in the 23rd pick? I'll take it.
That's an
Woohoo!
upgrade. That's an upgrade
Yes,
for you
let's
guys.
go. Danny Green is out of here.
Trade away his salary, and you picked up a younger and better player. That's a smart trade. by
And
the
who's
Sixers.
injury prone.
Yeah, I have to give it. That's a good trade for the Sixers. Now
So
the
this
question
is
is,
the
are
guy
you going
we-
to trade Thibault?
This is the guy we selected for them. So David Roddy, a forward, is going to. He's going to he's going to the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
David Roddy, I never even heard of this guy, honestly. The one player I didn't hear about we drafted. He's a good post scorer. Okay, you're not on my team. Bye. See it. Have a good one. Yes, Juice, I'm happy, Mitch. Thank you. Finally. Sixers actually did something. I'm shocked.
Oh, I don't know why the hell this just hit me. But
Oh, shit.
when we were talking about movies earlier. Dude, I just watched it 2 days ago while I was fighting COVID to put me in a good mood.
What?
Fucking Waterboy.
Huh?
What?
Waterboy.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
what about that movie? I
Instant
love it.
classic.
All of
Oh,
Sandler's
yeah,
movies in
boy.
the 90s were classics.
I pulled up Peacock on Tuesday morning, man. And it was just sitting there. I'm like, you know what? I have not seen The Waterboy in so damn long. I hit it. I was like, that's funny. Yo, I
Gatorade.
lost my shit, dude, when fucking Colonel Sanders got popped in the head by that fucking ball, and he goes, fucking
Hey!
oh
I
my.
know. Hey!
I was like, yo, I am so clipping that shit, and I'm gonna make it work somehow. Oh
He
my.
got trampled after they won the championship. We're the champions! Ah! Something wrong
Yeah,
with his
dude. Oh my
La Blangana.
That was such a good movie, man.
There's so many things you can clip from that movie.
My mama told me
Water sucks. It
to
really,
avoid-
really sucks. The water sucks. It really, really sucks.
Yes, no, that. Oh, my mama told me not to get a tattoo of Roy Orbison.
But when mama don't know,
Well, heard it. Crocodiles are ornery because they have all them teeth and no toothbrush.
no, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
Mama's right.
Yo, I'm back.
Well, Adam Sandler was amazing during the mid to late 90s.
What's up,
He had
brother?
such iconic movies
Yeah.
in the whole time.
Bro, and no lie, bro. I honestly thought that was his movie, man. That must have been right before he started Happy Madison.
Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore were before Waterboy.
Yeah, but I thought that was an Adam Sandler movie. It was not. That must have been right before he started his Happy Gilmore Productions. Because that was somebody else's movie, and I thought he had that one.
I love Billy Madison.
Oh.
Happy Gilmore. Those two comedies will always, and Tommy Boy. Those three comedies will always be iconic comedies for me in the 90s, growing up watching them. Those were three of the damn funniest movies you will ever see.
Tommy Boy goes down in history with me, bro.
Oh,
Tommy
yeah.
Boy was iconic.
Would you rather
Yeah.
put your head up a bull's ass, or would you rather just take the butcher's word for it?
What happened?
I live my movie by that. That's
Tommy
Yo.
Likey. Tommy want wingy.
Tommy
That-
go wingy.
That's something I gotta say, man. You know, if Chris Farley never would have died, dude, all those Adam Sandler movies would have been 10 times better.
Oh,
We
it would've
all
been-
have to agree with that. I mean,
Remember,
oh my god.
remember Chris Farley as the bus driver and Billy Madison?
Oh my
Turn this
fucking
damn
god.
bus around. That'll end your precious field trip pretty damn quick.
Yeah.
Everybody on? Good, great, grand, wonderful. No yelling on the bus. They start eating, that is correct.
I honestly, what is Memphis doing? Like, I just don't understand what they're
What do you mean?
doing.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Van
the
down
Bucks-
by the river.
The Bucks took Bo Camp.
No one. Okay.
I
What'd
heard
you say,
that.
AK?
I heard
Nothing.
that. The Bucks took.
He said, "What are the Bucks doing?" I said, "They're living in a van down by the river."
I remember that. I remember that SNL skit.
No, yeah. The Bucks took Bo Camp. That was a good pick for them.
Yeah, is he even gonna play?
Yeah, he'll play.
As a bench guy, most likely.
Yeah.
I mean, that team's already loaded all over the place. There's really not more the Bucks really need. They just need to stay healthy. That's the biggest. I think the Bucks could have repeated this year if Middleton didn't get hurt. That pretty much is what killed that team. Nobody
Yo, what-
cares to respond on that?
I agree with you, Jeff. I agree.
Thank you. What's up, AK?
Nothing. I had a brain fart. I'm working it out.
It's okay. I understand.
No, I was trying to think of. I know what it is. The second part, but what is his ninja movie?
Beverly Hills Ninja.
Beverly Hills Ninja. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
wonder
Then
who
Black
that
Sheep.
is.
Don't forget about Black Sheep.
Black
Yeah,
Sheep.
Black Sheep and Tommy Boy is instant classics, and Beverly Hills Ninja is like kind of what I remember him for.
Also, Almost Heroes was a not bad one too.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
not a too bad movie. Yeah.
No, we just watched Beverly Hills Ninja the other day. It was
Oh,
it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude that plays Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat is his brother,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin Shao.
Robin Chow.
Yo, you laughed that whole entire movie. It's so funny.
Oh
It's
yeah.
great.
It's the
I'm just gonna say this. This has been one of the most anticlimactic NBA drafts I've seen in a while. I feel
Right.
real good for these kids, but there's like nothing happening. Like maybe a couple of smaller trades here or there with the Danny Green trade right now for DeAndre Melton at the 23rd pick. That's been the biggest trade that's happened during this draft so far. I figured there'd be a little bit more player movement, but I guess a lot of teams are just seeing what they can get now, and then they'll just go like the next coming days. They'll just see who's on their teams, evaluate their roster, and then you'll eventually start seeing some moves later on.
Congrats,
Yes,
Mitch.
Sly?
Congrats, Mitch. You got rid of Danny Green.
what was
Slay,
it?
Slay, I
He
got a
said,
question
"Congrats,
for
you
you.
got rid of Danny Green."
Slay, I got
Yeah.
a question for you.
Yes, sir.
I love it.
Were you invading the Big Blue Crew stream just before?
Like, what do you mean invading? Like, or just I rated or something?
Did you hop on Lou's stream and then he just said something and then you slid you off there?
Jadis. Yeah, it's going on to 11, so it's still gonna go on. Like
Yeah. they're
Danny
gonna go
Green,
for the
bye
second
bye. Yep, I'm making my video tomorrow.
No, but you are 100% right, Jeff. This has been kind of a boring draft. That's kind of why I've been throwing in movies here and there to make it a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, it's not been fun. It's been very
This
anticlimactic.
draft has been like
I'm about to hype you guys up. The Lakers are about to get a future Hall of Famer better than
No one fucking cares.
We're
Who's
about to-
that?
We're about to get better than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is not a thing to this guy. Kareem Abdul is a thing. Yeah, there's not a guy named Michael Jordan that ever existed.
Who?
Just get a better player than him.
Just say the name,
Who
Slay.
the fuck are you talking about?
I'm playing.
fucking
we-
guy.
You wasted all that fucking air just for nothing?
If we
Yes.
get a player better than Michael Jordan, bro, I might have.
So what happened?
You have LeBron James. Isn't that good enough?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's not better than Michael, though.
well, we can
Oh,
still
to
get
some
better.
fans he is.
We can still get better. We can still get better.
Yeah,
Michael
it's called
over
taking my
the
point
bald
guard
Eddie
from me.
Day.
It's called taking my point guard from my team. That's how you can get better.
Yes, that's how we can get better. There's always a hole in every team. Always a missing hole. We got a lot, and we got a lot of old people on this team.
Hush, you won enough, Slay, okay? You're allowed to have a couple of down years.
It's okay, Jeff. We both know how to have old players on our team. We've suffered this.
Yeah, but at least you guys won a championship, so
I mean,
you guys at least got the job done.
Yeah, I mean, and KD has never won a championship without Curry. So
See, this is why people don't like Laker fans, man. Y'all some cocky motherfuckers.
Oh, they always are. They're Cowboys fans of the NBA. And Yankees fans.
Even when we're trying to be nice and civil, we all gotta be talking shit.
the damn Bulls got more drama than an actual TV show.
And Montreal Canadiens fans of hockey.
What the fuck are you talking about? We got
Eagle
more.
Slayer, that would be great.
Bro, the Bulls.
That would have been great if that was true.
Besides last year, I feel like the Bulls always had drama, like the last 3 or 4 years. Besides last year.
Are you talking about the last dance?
Bro, you can talk shit on us all you want. I know we haven't been shit since 1996. We've had our downs, and I know that shit. But hell, every fucking franchise goes through them now and then.
Shit, we are too, right?
Both of y'all know what it's like to taste victory. You know what it's like to have the championship, so be thankful for that at least.
We take our lumps. You can't do
Slay,
nothing.
what's going on with Logan?
I'm happy with my one.
Logan was pissed as hell when they took Jalen Durant. And Jalen Durant is not even a part of the Knicks now. That's kind of sad.
Well, I feel bad for younger Knicks fans that, didn't get to see those 90s Knicks teams and have been pretty much growing up to the Knicks being an absolute disaster. Those are the fans you feel a little bad for because they don't know success. And even if you're like a Knicks
Oh, the Spurs
Giant
take
fan that's
Blake
young,
Wesley.
Oh,
if you're a Knicks Giants fan, you don't know what it's like to be successful because you didn't grow up watching those teams. Or the Giants that went to the Super Bowl and won it, or the Knicks that were good in the 90s. Like, you just know losing. That's just part of your DNA right now. Even the Yankees. Yankees have been a winning team, but they've never really gotten over the hump, whereas past Yankees teams, they were steamrolling everybody to World Series trophies. So you understand some of those fans, like a Logan who's pissed off because the Knicks have been horrendous for years. His whole lifetime, he's never seen winning. So I understand. At least the Giants have been garbage for the past 10 years, but like I said, they've given me 4 championships. Slay got to see an Eagles and Lakers championships. Randall got to see a Raptors championship. AK grew up during the Bulls dynasty. Mitch has at least seen Sixers and seen the Eagles championship. So we've all seen, I'd say that with Durant, we've all seen championships with our teams.
Yep.
So further, I mean, we've all seen championships with our teams. So that's like the thing.
I've seen the Sixers in the finals. We didn't win, but I saw them in the finals.
I got to see the Nets in the finals. I got to see the Mets in the World Series twice. I got to see the Giants win 2 Super Bowls, 3, but I was too young in 1990 to really appreciate it. I got to see the Devils win 3 Stanley Cups. So, I mean, I got to see my teams at least be in the finals, and I got to see some of them win it. You'll never forget those. You will never, ever forget those championships that you got to enjoy. And somebody like Logan, who I believe is a Yankees, Knicks, and Giants fan, I don't know if he might have been too young to be able to enjoy that stuff.
Yeah, but dude, there's you have to give recognition to, man. The fucking slam dunk contests of old are not what they are now. Like, if you remember back whenever MJ was in the slam dunk contest and all these guys back in the day, dude, and they made it fun too, bro. You were always wondering what was coming next. Like, they made it entertaining as fuck. Right.
Absolutely.
Now it's just not like that anymore. So, I that's something I lost love with basketball on. It's like I want to see the more fun aspect come back to the game.
Me too.
It's hard though because it's just a different sport than it is now. Whereas the NBA in the past, you were allowed to bang bodies against each other, play more physical game. And it was more about the down low part of the aspect where you had more people driving to the basket trying to get points there, and it was more physical. Whereas nowadays it's you have to try to get as many shooters as you can. It's less physical of a game, too many foul calls, and it's just 3-point shot has become more of an aspect of the NBA compared to back then, where it was more you want to try to get that big time impact center. Where notice a lot of the teams that won championships in the 80s, 90s, they had dominant centers. That's why they won a lot of those championships. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy. You had Robert Parrish. You had Olajuwon. You had the Bulls had Pippen, another big man that was a great defensive player. You had those big. You had Shaq. You had Shaq, Bird. You had those big players that would be able to bang bodies down low that would want to get those tough shots. Now in the NBA, it's more circled around shooting. So it's a big difference between the NBA of the past compared to what it is now. The NBA, I think, out of all the sports, has changed the most in terms of that. I mean, I know we all complain about the NFL and how it's changed and it's become less physical of the sport, and we're just waiting for the refs to make ridiculous calls. But the NBA, I think, has been impacted the most out of any other sport. There's how it was back then compared to what it is now. So why a lot of people fell out of love with the NBA because of that very reason.
Well, and that's always been my argument with the NFL to a point, because I do understand it comes down to player safety ultimately. We have to be able to have our players out there to sell tickets to make money. I get that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make money with A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, and Devontae Smith and Miles Sanders sitting on the bench and everyone else just kind of being backups. It's not going to work. But you ultimately can't take football out of football either. You know, like, listen, these kids are born and bred and raised around football the moment they're 3 years old. And they're born with a football in their hand. They know what they're getting into the whole time that you grow up, the time you go through middle school, high school, college. It's a physical sport. Like, when you start taking the physicality out of football, I start questioning football. You know, because these guys still have to be able to play and do what they do, and do it at an ultimate high level, and at a level that entertains us. But when you and I get you got to protect these guys too, but when your protection of players starts becoming a issue in how the game is played, then that's whenever I feel you've gone a little far, because football is still football in the end of the day.
Still physical sport overall, and you're gonna have players are gonna get hurt. So
Because you have to know these guys are aware of what they get into. I was when I played football. I knew the chances that it took every time I stepped on the field. We all do every time we did, even in middle school and high school. Even the ones that play in college, they all know. You think Ryan Shazier didn't know every chance he took on that field something could happen? He did. He still did it. It's every chance we all take. It's a very punishing physical sport. But there is lines that you can't cross before you start making the sport not as entertaining as what it used to be.
Well, I mean, the only thing that would be a disagreement with your statement is apparently their ratings were higher than they have been in the past couple of years because of, I guess, the play. But yeah, I agree. It doesn't feel like the old school football, but it's different because people like yourself, myself, some of the other older in the 80s and the 90s when it was more of a physical sport, there were none of these calls that you see now. The quarterbacks used to get annihilated by the defensive player. Imagine trying to restrict a guy like Lawrence Taylor or Reggie White or some of these intense defensive linemen and linebackers. I mean, it just would never happen. I mean, that's just part of the nature of the game. And it's very hard to take it out of it.
Yeah, my whole point to that was literally just not call half the calls that you call, and that makes it a lot better. Like, how many times do you see a roughing the passer that isn't really roughing the passer? Like, nowadays, if your hand just hits their helmet, just hits it. It doesn't even have to be hard, dude. You can just tap it. Because the offensive lineman lifted your arm just a little bit, and when you reached forward, his head just automatically was there, and you just tapped his helmet. Oh, well, that's a flag. No, dude, that's something you let go. That right there ruins the game, because that's not hurting him. It didn't affect the throw. It didn't affect him, obviously. That's something you need to stop. Whenever you have wide receivers and corners running down the field and they're fighting, and they're just being handsy, they're not being ridiculous, they're just doing what they do. Let them frickin' play. Stop being bitches about it and being like, oh, that's a flag. No, let them play. That's what they do. They're physical. As long to a point, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to find that certain line that can't cross. But you got to let these guys play to a point as well.
No, I agree with you, but the point is the new NFL and the new NBA in every single sport, what's it more placated to right now? They want the offenses to be able to score more because they have a feeling with the new generation of fans that are coming in, their attention spans aren't as, good as the older fans are, and they just want to see scoring. They will get bored. Hence why baseball is not really as exciting or as popular as it once was, because some of the newer generation fans just can't get used to the pauses in between the games, the scoring and stuff. It's just not enticing to the new fans that are probably 10, 15, 20 years younger than us. And all these leagues are trying to placate to the offenses because they feel like scoring, points, offenses, that's what generates the most interest in all these sports. So that's why you see all these ticky-tack calls in the NBA and the NFL especially, because they want the offenses to have the advantages in these games because they feel like points are what going to keep the most eyes, especially for the younger generation of fans that are watching the product today.
Oh, well, go. I'll finish there.
No, go ahead.
All right, I was just saying Wendell Moore got traded again. He went from the Rockets to the Mavs, and now he's going to Minnesota. No, wait, he went from the Mavericks to Houston. Now he's going to Minnesota. He got traded in 3 teams in a matter of minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
it
Wonder how
really
he
is.
feels about that. Shoot. What was the last thing you said, Jeff?
I was just talking about like how a lot of sports nowadays, because the younger generation of fans, that they're placating more towards the offense because they feel like scoring is what's
Yeah.
going to keep the interest of the younger fans.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, though. I would rather see my offense score off of them catching the ball, and like for instance, when you have physicality going down the sideline, and they're both fighting it over, the odds is that you're going to have more of a spectacular play, whether it be a defensive person or an offensive person. I would rather see that than a flag be thrown and just be like, oh, it's pass interference, and you score on a technicality because you gained 30 yards over some bullshit that shouldn't have been called. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with you.
So I mean, call me old school, whatever. It's about safety. Well, what does two people just being a little handsy with have anything to do safety wise? Well, are they going to get intertwined finger wise and fall? Like nothing's going to happen. Like you got there's certain things that happen that could cause injury. You call them. But the things that don't, and like I said, as long as you're not pulling on jerseys and pulling down on the arm to where it is a true pass interference, then let these guys to that certain extent play the way that they need to play. They all play differently. Some people don't even play that way. Others do. But that's as a ref, you have to sit there and decide that. And sometimes, man, they were just way too crazy about it.
No, I agree. I mean, I wish it's very hard. If you're a defensive player coming to the league nowadays, it's a very big disadvantage for you because you know that the offense is always going to get the advantage. So, like, you have to watch. You have to in a way watch how you play defense at times because you're just waiting, especially when like the ball's in the air. You're waiting for the ticky-tack balls to normally go against the defense. The pass rushers, they want to try to play a little bit of aggressive, but they have to be careful on where they hit the
Jovic
quarterback.
went
or what they
to
hit.
Miami.
Jovic went to Miami.
I'm sure I gotta talk to Zion about that. See how he feels about that. But it's hard if you're a defensive player going into the league now because you're sort of a little bit handcuffed because of all the rules that are helping out the offense and have been helping out the offense. You have to adjust your game in a way, and it's tough.
Yep. Yeah.
So I mean, you have to wonder. It's a shame, but this is the
Well, and now remember, what was it last year? They added the tight end box. Like if you block the tight end inside the box or something, that's now a penalty. I know I might be saying that wrong, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I do.
It's like a tight end tackle box or something like that. I don't know. I seen it one time in one game last year. I think Kittle got hit with a block or something like that. I believe it was him or Waller.
I believe so. Yeah, I think
Waller.
so.
Waller got it on us. We got the penalty because we blocked Waller in it, and they got like a flag. And I was like, wait, what the hell is a tight end box? Like, yeah. So I learned about that last year. Like that was something new to me. I was like, see, I didn't even know that existed. You just added another rule that now we got to watch out for.
Yeah, exactly. And when you try to make too many rules for a certain sport, it actually hurts the game in some ways more than it does help it because sometimes you just confuse your. There's sometimes where the coaches and the players don't even know what the rules are anymore because there's so many new rules that the NFL, the NBA, these leagues are starting to put out there, and it can throw off like the players and the coaches and be like, well, I didn't even know this rule existed anymore. So it's a very difficult thing and a very tight, it's a tightrope you're trying to walk across that it's not very good overall. So you just got to be careful how many new rules you want to implement if it's really going to help the game out in terms of safety, or if it's just just more rules you want to throw in there.
Your
Because
device is connected.
Like, hey,
how was that?
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. Okay, I heard that. I thought I was going crazy real quick.
No, like for instance, man, why don't we figure out what an actual fucking catch is before we go any further with these rules?
I don't
You
even
know,
know what a
why don't
catch
we
is anymore.
establish that right now? Let's get that one taken care of because that's important.
Yeah,
What
I
is a
agree. I agree. I don't know. I wish I did.
I don't want the NFL turning into flag football. That's what I'm worried about.
Oh, if it ever does that, if they ever go that far, the NFL is going to lose a whole lot
Can't
of
catch
business.
no one. Can't hit
Fans
him
are not
hard
going to
'cause-
watch that. Fans are not going to watch.
I agree,
flag
Jeff.
football.
I wouldn't watch it either.
I think Roger Goodell realizes that. He was no way in hell he would ever do that.
Yeah, I'm from the Dawkins era, so I like smashing people.
Pause.
Pause.
Well, I mean, I grew up watching Michael
Thanks.
Strahan, Michael Barrow, Keith Hamilton, that Giants team, OCU Manura, Tuck, those guys. So I know all about Smash Mouth football.
Beasts.
I
Yeah.
was a little bit too young to see the Lawrence Taylor, Carl Banks, that team.
I like it.
Harry
Yeah.
Carson. But
I like the trade. Danny Green's fun.
No,
it's a good trade for the Sixers.
I don't think
It
you
really
included Danny Green. I thought I just saw it on the TV. It didn't say anything about Danny
It
Green.
included Danny Green.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's an updated trade later on.
Who are the Warriors taking?
Well, maybe the Memphis Grizzlies think that Danny's leadership on the
Yo,
bench might
Warriors
be
are
worthy of his
taking
contract.
Patrick Baldwin. Whoop-de-doo.
Are we in the second round yet, or are we still in the first round?
This is pick 30.
Yeah, we're almost
so
out.
the first round's almost over.
Yeah.
I think. I forget. I think it's like 28, 29, something like that.
Mm-hmm. NBA free agency is going to be insane. I can't wait for it.
It always is.
It's going to be a lot of content.
Well, listen, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming on. I got to get out of here. I got to get some sleep.
Yeah, AK. I was actually gonna. We could just stop this after the first round. Like nothing really
I'm
happened.
going to bounce too because I want to go hop on the the Big Blue Cruise thing for a little bit too. Like
Yeah, no
say
doubt.
hello to them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end this and like after, as soon as the first round's ended, I'm gonna end it.
But listen, I appreciate everyone coming out tonight for the first live stream of the Hardcore Sports. It was a success, and I appreciate everyone who attended in the chat up here. Great stream, everyone, and I look forward to what's to come. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
You're
Have a
good.
great
Thank
night,
you.
AK. Take it easy.
See you guys.
See you, man.
Well, I'm not leaving yet. I'm going to leave it a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought you were
As soon
about
as
to
this
take-
round's over, I'm
No, I'm
ending
going to
it.
leave it a little bit because I want to pay my respects to my guys over there at the Big Blue Crew.
Who's there? Pat?
I
Who's
don't
that?
think Pat's there right now. I think it's Joel, Lou, Jayle, Namar, and Taj are in the chat.
Oh wait, Joel's
I
there?
believe.
Wow. Oh, shit.
No, this
Whose channel-
trade guy we got from the Sixers,
I
man,
think-
he's really good on defense.
channel is he on?
Sorry,
What
you
channel
go
is he
going.
Jeff, what channel is it
No,
on?
I think you guys did a great job getting him. I
Yeah,
believe
I
it's on
love it.
Lou's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's a real good defender. We
Oh.
need defense because the Sixers were not looking good on defense last year.
Mm-hmm.
The Rockets are going to take Ty Washington at 29.
There's that NBA dude. There's that song they haven't been playing it all night. The oh god, what is it? I know this song. They had it even on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 back in the day. That famous hip hop song with something Star,
Yeah.
K Star. What was it? What's his name? They haven't played it all night until just now. They
Right.
play it every year in the NBA.
I forget what it's called. But,
I have it bookmarked right here.
Dude, we don't have a pick in the second round in the Sixers. So far, our night is done unless the Sixers make a trade, which I really think that if they make a trade tonight, it'll be like a player for a player or something like that. It'll be like Thibault to Portland or something like that. I don't think it's gonna happen though. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I love how I know.
Here, Mitch, I'm gonna bounce for the rest of the night, okay? But I
Yeah,
want to
man.
thank you for allowing me on the stream. It was good talking with you further, Randall
Yeah,
and
man.
Slay. Thank you very much for allowing me on the stream. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button below. Subscribe if you haven't already to all these great content creators here, and we appreciate you guys coming by the stream tonight for Mitch's as well as AK's and of course the debut for the Hardcore Sports Network as we cover the NBA draft. So thank you very much. I hope everybody has a great rest of your night. Take it easy, everybody. Thank you.
See you, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, dude. All right.
Yeah, man. Tell me what you think of this trade deal that happened.
What?
With Danny
Sixers?
Green and everything. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
He
I
plays
think
for the
we had
Rockets.
that
A
Danny
lot of
Green
people forgot.
had that ACL injury after Game 6 with Miami Heat, so that was a worry, and we got rid of him, and now we don't have to worry. Less stress off the Sixers.
Yeah. Now,
Like-
here's the thing for me. Here's the thing, right?
Okay.
D'Anthony Melton played for the Rockets under Daryl Morey before. So it's just like we are definitely becoming the Sixers Rockets or Philadelphia Rockets or the Houston Sixers. However you want to look at it. That's what we're becoming. I'm fine with it because we're getting bench pieces, we're getting something. But now it's just like
And defense, this Milton guy is going to be promising on defense. There, I'm telling you, I'm looking at his highlights right now as I'm making these highlights. Dude, he's a great defender, especially in the paint. He's someone that won't allow people to get into the paint and force you to shoot. And then, and not only that, he blocked the shot. And we need that.
all right. I can't believe Jabari Smith fell to 3. Like, that was shocking.
That was shocking.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
KD tweeted, "It's a Wayne's League." Yeah, they drafted. They were hyping this draft up. It's like so many trades.
Yeah, they were,
Yeah,
especially
it's
all
nothing.
afternoon today.
He's going to Houston. Houston's having a great draft. Jesus Christ. Dude, Houston's got Jabari Smith, Tari Eason, Wendell Moore Jr., and now they got Ty Washington Jr.
I think the Thunder are doing pretty good too.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thunder are looking good.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. He texted me that.
Yeah, boys is live right now.
Yeah, Boys for Life. Yeah, he texted me earlier today.
Yeah, he just texted me. I was like, I'm not going.
Wait, he has your number?
Twitter. He hit me up.
Yeah, he has my number.
Oh shoot. Damn.
Yeah, we
You
yeah.
tight.
It's just like it gets I don't want to get Cowboys shit on my phone. I can text him right now and make him laugh during his stream. I can make him like
Do it. That'd be
Do it.
great.
If he's live now, you might as well, yeah. he had that video on his last live when he was showing the Trailer Park Boys, and he had all the Philly creators' faces on all the Trailer Park Boys. I think YouTube thought he was playing a Trailer Park Boys video, and they basically like blocked his whole video, and we were watching it, and all of a sudden it was just black for like 30 minutes, and then he came back on and was like, I gotta go. I don't think that was allowed. I hate the NBA GM. I hate him.
How is
Dude, he
Ethan
has big
Liddell?
ears.
Right?
Who?
Looks like
Who?
an elf.
Who?
The NBA commissioner.
Oh,
That's what
Silver.
we were talking about. Yeah, he has the biggest ears I've ever seen, dude. Like LBJ, presidential, big nose, big ears. Well, actually, his nose isn't, but his ears, man, are. Whew.
Yeah, you definitely know he picked up that Wi-Fi.
I don't really have a problem with him though.
Chet Holmgren, Jalen.
I'm like Roger Goodell.
We're
then
not the fourth best wide receiving core.
30 and
We're not.
34.
That means the wide receiving core. That
Oh,
means you're counting Watkins.
Did you see this trade?
What?
Jermichael Green in 2017 first to the Nuggets.
Yeah. That was on
Yeah.
June 13th. That happened.
Oh
a
yeah, that
while
was
ago.
yeah. Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Wow.
You're counting Rager as part of my receiving core. We're not four.
I hate Rager. And your Nemhart, come to the Toronto Raptors, please. Or I wanted Chris
You're
Braun,
yeah.
but he went to the
I'm
Nuggets.
not gonna stay up for the second round.
Yeah.
I might go live
We're
tomorrow.
doing
to
the
start
second round tonight? No way. Really?
Yeah, they are.
Are you staying up
Wow.
or what?
I'm not.
I thought they're not going to do it like tomorrow to spread it out. They're actually doing. Wow.
Yeah, they're putting it all in one.
Wow.
What up, Bobby?
What's up, Bobby?
So,
I'm on AK channel. This is the second to last pick in the.
Don't take Nemhart.
Yeah, they took Watson.
That's an okay.
Alright.
I mean, he is 6'8", 203. Wow, we got that. 7-foot wingspan. That's pretty good.
yeah, dude, I'm really liking this Milton guy, man. He could shoot the three, get into the paint, make the layup. Dude, he's really good at dunking, passing, defense, like I said. I'm really happy with this, actually. This might be really good. And I hear that our new GM drafted him when it was on the previous team, the new guy we got on the Sixers.
Yeah, like Daryl Morey drafted him to the Rockets.
Yeah. That's who I'm talking about. Yeah, thank you.
No worries, bud.
All right, come on. Yeah. This
You
thing
be on
nothing.
tomorrow? You guys gonna be on tomorrow?
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
If I can go on, I'll probably be on tomorrow.
Oh, word. I'll keep an eye out.
Oh, that concludes the first round.
That's it.
Finally, the first round's over. That's it.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. About time.
All right, Mitch. Well, you have a good night, boys. Further, it was
Yeah,
nice
man.
seeing you again, man. And I guess if you guys are on tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, then like
Yeah.
everybody said before,
Just
make sure
look
you
in the
subscribe,
the group chat. Look in
Yeah.
the group chat. Well,
Cool.
yep. And Slay. Yeah, I know you're at Nate's or
Yeah,
whatever.
thanks for inviting me, man. This was really fun, man. We definitely got to do it again. This was great, dude. I always like doing the drafts and sports and stuff. So definitely, and definitely follow Mitch and everyone that was up here earlier. It was really great. Hardcore sports. We're gonna be doing our thing. We're gonna be more frequent, and
Yeah,
this is fun.
everybody be on the lookout, right? Be on the lookout for Hardcore Sports Network. We're going to be doing
Yeah, man.
everything, and we're going to bring it. So everybody, just be on the lookout. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like for everybody. But on that note, I'm out, boys. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace out, man. I'm heading out myself, dude. It's been great. Thank you.
Yep.
See you, man.
See ya. See you, dude. I'm about to close it out. All right, guys. I'm about to close it out here. Everyone have a good night. I'll talk to you all later, and subscribe to every single channel. Hit that like button. Do all that stuff. I'll talk to you all later. Have a good night, and I'll see you all later. Man, do we need to?